put everybody in the waiting room, so they're all like, what's going on? Yeah, I'll put you in there. I'm going to go admit all in a second. So, all right, later. All right. Everybody's in the waiting room. Like I said. Boom. Happy hour time, guys. I was talking to Kyle, and I was not on mute. Let me know. Let's do this. Let me take a couple of minutes to tell you about the ham radio starter kit from BuyTwoWayRadios.com. The Tyt Uv-88 from TYT starter kit was compiled by hams for hams. It has everything you need to get started as a new ham radio operator at minimal cost. It would work great for a ham radio club offering a technician license course or program where you're getting new hams licensed to get on the air. It comes in handy for hams who are on a budget, and it would make a great gift for the ham radio operator in your life. The TYT Tyt Uv-88 holds 200 channels. It features both dual weight and dual standby. It receives FM broadcast radio and has a high illumination flashlight. It comes standard with a 1400 milliamp hour battery, a belt clip, a desk charger, and a removable antenna. It has many accessories available for upgrade, including bigger batteries, higher performing antennas, external mics, earpieces, and car adapters. It is also USB programmable. Check the link in the description below, and thank you to BuyTwoWayRadios.com for supporting this channel. There it goes. There it goes. Yes, I had a hot mic. I was talking to Kyle, and this is the first time we've used Kyle's. Kyle has used my Zoom before on the trivia before happy hour. Okay, it's happy hour time, and I'm drinking a peanut butter stout. So if you are in the Zoom, don't leave. I put everybody in the waiting room. You guys come back. So a couple of quick announcements. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully you guys saw the happy hour. It was a really good show, as it usually is. The ham radio and TV and movie questions were really good. So a couple of quick things that I'm going to bring everyone in here. Let's see. This right here. So tomorrow morning, I'm still going to this Riggs and Coffee thing in Frisco. Originally, it said it was at the Cabela's in Allen, but it's actually at this place called Rack Attack. And it says Rack Attack Dallas, but it's actually in Frisco. So if you go to if you go here and click on it, Rack Attacks in Preston Road, Frisco, Texas, right off of 121. Anyway, it's an overlanding type meetup show. I will put this in the chat real quick, and you guys can click on that. I will, if you're in the North Texas area, I'm going to go out here. It's from 9 to 1 tomorrow, and I'm planning on maybe doing some videos out there and kind of seeing those guys. We'll see what happens with that. I am giving away 3 Rig Expert antenna analyzers, and also 2 Nano VNA H4s, courtesy of RNL. The Rig Experts are courtesy of Gigaparts. The Nano VNA H4s are courtesy of RNL, and I'm giving those away a week from tonight, the Sunday of Field Day weekend. So I will put that link in the chat. All you guys got to do is go sign up for that, and that link's in there as well. So there you go. Those are the announcements for tonight. Let's move everybody over here and bring everybody in on the Zoom. Zoom screen is there. Move this here, unmute that, and admit all. I just wanted to click admit all so you could see everyone pile in here at the same time. That was really my method to my madness here. So, I gotta make sure that the screen is right there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. So everybody's piling in now. So, oh, thanks for reposting that, Steve.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
How's my mic?
But your mic's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So,
there's a down a little bit.
There's a pixie cam. She was she was pawing at her bed earlier. My dog does that.
Yeah. I just learned that like dogs, they think, or they, I don't know if it's true, but they have scents in their hands, and that's how they're marking their bed.
Really?
That's what I understand. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have no idea.
That's what
Do I look like a
Germans
vet?
would like us to think.
Yeah.
Sounds
that's
like
just
some
what.
grade A bullshit to me.
Oh, Josh gets on someone else's channel, and all of a sudden the language comes out.
I thought we're not live yet. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yes.
Stage
Yes.
area.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, K6UDA, we are live.
Oh, buddy, sorry about that.
No, I don't
Put
care.
$1 in the jar, Josh.
Man.
So what? So has anyone freaking heard from Bob? K6UDA? I've
No.
texted him several times, and he won't reply to me, and it concerns me a little bit, because he's usually good about replying to text messages. So if you know Bob, K6UDA, please reach out to him, because I need to call him. I should call him. I'm just too lazy to pick up the phone. But I should totally call him. So anyway, just wanted to check and see if anyone had heard from him. I haven't heard from him. So, and he hadn't done a video in like 3 or 4 weeks. He was live streaming on Mondays there for a while, but not anymore. So he hadn't posted a video in a while. All right, elephant in the room. Randy, what's going on, man? How are you? Defund the media, my friend.
You like that shirt?
I love it. I wore it in your video the other day. What's going on? How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm not sure how this goes with you guys, so go easy on me. I'm the new guy.
This is just I tell people this is what would happen if we all kind of lived in the same metroplex together and we said, hey, let's go hit a bar tonight, and everybody just kind of showed up.
Yeah.
Kind of what happened at freaking Hamvention at the Troll Pub, but a little bit less rowdy than that usually. So, but no, this is just a good time to get together and just talk about whatever. I mean, everybody's welcome. It's fun being here, so I appreciate you taking the time out. Don't be intimidated by these guys. So. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, somebody said in the chat, oh, it's going to be the great GMRS versus ham radio debate tonight.
Yeah, that's worn out. That's
I
overdone.
was gonna say, wait, how many of us are GMRS licensed?
I know. I think pretty much all of us are, really. I don't know.
That doesn't make you a
fired.
GMRS user just because
No.
you're licensed. Yeah.
Oh, this is true.
This doesn't make you a
I
ham
am
radio
a-
user just because you're
Oh,
a ham
no, it does. It
I'm
does.
a GMRS user.
Oh, it does. My apologies then. Good. Well, hey, man, feel free to hang out as long as you want to, Randy. And if you have a question or comment, it's fair game to everybody. So thanks for being here.
All right, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure I got everybody. I think some people dropped off after Kyle's trivia, but that's okay. That's all right. So I'm just going to go around the room. Kyle, you're at the top of my screen, and I know you just did trivia. I thought that was a pretty good turnout.
Yeah. I think it's the
Mm.
biggest turnout that I've ever had.
I was thinking that it was, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say anything, but that's what I was thinking.
So thank you, Jason, for promoting it, and everyone that got on the trivia. I know that trivia is not for everyone. You know, I've got friends. I'm just like, hey, they're gonna do a trivia down at the church, and it's bring your own brews, and they're just like, oh, I hate trivia, and I'm like, how can anybody hate trivia?
Wait,
but I guess they do.
Bring your own booze at the church?
Oh yeah, Catholic church, bring your own.
Oh,
booze.
okay.
It's a Catholic
Serve
church.
wine at church. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a Catholic church. So.
yeah. They even serve beer there.
I grew up Southern Baptist now,
So yeah, I had a good stream. So hopefully
Good.
we can do this again. Maybe we'll coordinate again in July, because I know that Jason, you and I are going to be at the same event in July. So maybe we can figure out a weekend to do it again.
Right. You said that, and I was like, I need to go check my calendar, because I don't remember if I actually put anything on there for the happy hour. Actually, no, I take that back. Next month, so like 2 weeks from tonight, or no, 2 weeks from Sunday, is July 3rd, which I stream on Sunday nights every Sunday night at 7 p.m. local time, which is
Oh, that's right.
yeah, which is Noel dropped off. It freaked me out for a second. So I stream on Sunday night at 7 p.m. 99% of the time. Well, July 3rd is the day before a weekend. July 4th. Most people have July 4th off in the United States. So I think I'm going to do a happy hour on July 3rd.
Yeah,
Sunday, July 3rd.
Yeah, I remember that. So maybe
Yeah.
if you're going to do your happy hour on July 3rd, maybe I will do the weekend, the Friday after we get back. So we'll see. I don't know.
That's let's see. That's the 22nd then. So actually, I have Ham Radio Happy Hour the 22nd on my calendar, but that was before I decided. I can't decide if I want to do an impromptu, just a special edition, or if I want to do it twice that month. I probably will not do it twice that month. We'll see. I probably won't want to do it twice. But anyway, yeah. So July 3rd, Sunday night, hopefully most people don't work on Monday, July 4th, and if you're in the United States, and yeah, we're gonna do another happy hour then. So cool. But yeah, it's a good turnout for trivia. I really enjoyed being there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Steve, you're next on my screen.
Yeah. So I just actually got my first video on the playlist Thursday night. I showed how to do a radar award for POTA.
Oh,
I'd
nice.
actually apply for it. Because that was the one video I thought was missing from POTA. But
that's probably a beneficial video because that is a pain in the butt. They haven't automated that yet. So.
Yeah,
I didn't get my radar award for like 3 years because I never submitted it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a
pain.
5-park radar that I did with Shane that I've never submitted for.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I did a 10-parker on Monday just because I had a day
10.
off.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I knocked out 9 on Monday and 1 on Tuesday morning. Had 30 seconds to spare when I got my last contact.
Wow.
One Tuesday morning. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
But
okay.
no, the tower support went off to the powder coater today. So about a week I should have that back. So tower will be going up soon.
Good.
And then I'll do a full shack tour after I get this hand grenade cleaned up that is my desk.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I need to do I need to do another shack tour because I've changed a bunch of stuff in here since the last time. But
And I am drinking a River Rat American Kolsch from which brewery is this? One of the independents here locally.
Good.
River Rat Brewery, actually.
River Rat Brewery.
Yep.
That's pretty
Columbia, South Carolina.
cool. Okay.
So
There you go. Cool, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
absolutely, it's always fun.
Yeah. Before anybody asks, I have no idea where Frank is.
I was just gonna ask you that. I was just
Yeah.
gonna ask.
He said something about an off night or something.
Yeah,
What
he
the
said
heck is
something.
that?
Yeah, that was like an hour before Kyle went live. He's like, "Oh, this is my off weekend. You guys have fun." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Off weekend?"
Is this where he goes
No,
and like
it's-
does the gaming with his friends or something like that? Is that the
Maybe, but I mean, that's not like every other weekend or something. I
He
don't.
has friends other than us.
Well, honestly, though,
Yeah,
isn't Frank off every weekend?
Yeah, Frank's off pretty much all the time anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, Noel knows Frank really well. But I mean, it's like I told him, I was like, dude, YouTube's 24/7. You can't take time off. That doesn't work that way. YouTube is life.
Get on the air.
So I don't know where he is, but I thought he might pop in the chat, but not yet. All right, Scott, it's down to you, buddy. What's going on?
Not much. I guess like a lot of us hams here, I'm been preparing for field day coming up next weekend and getting that all rocking and rolling. Our club's we're trying to gather as many points and do as many things to gather points as possible, like getting media personalities, politicians to come by, police, safety officers, all that kind of stuff. And I'm teaching a class. 15 people are going to build an end-fed half-wave antenna and get to go home with it. So that'll be kind of fun and cool.
Good.
And I've been kind of, off of YouTube for a couple weeks just because I've been trying to prepare for this thing. I've been printing up all these parts and getting everything ready to roll for this this big event next weekend. So, and I spent today taking some time off, and I smoked a brisket. Being on Frank's show the other night got me all hungry for barbecues, so they had a good deal on briskets. And
You didn't think to call me.
man, if I'm cooking, you just show up. I'm always cooking.
Just show up. Cool, man. Yeah, so you're going down to Bevark, right? For field day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna have to plan one of these years to come join us for field day one.
I
Actually,
fully plan on it.
what I'm so I can't do field. So we've done field day, winter field day at the Deer Lease for the last 3, maybe 4 years, something like that. I can't do field day at the Galveston house because that's our peak season. Peak season basically starts Memorial Day weekend and goes through like the middle of August when school starts again. So my house is rented that whole time. That's when we make all our money from our vacation rental down there. But in January, it's really slow. So I had thought for the last couple years about doing a winter field day at the beach in Galveston. We could even go down and do it from the state park if we wanted to. So I'm halfway kind of maybe sort of somewhat maybe thinking that we'll go to Galveston in January for winter field day and see what that's about. So that'd be closer to you, Scott.
Oh, either
Maybe-
way, I don't
maybe
mind driving up
yeah.
to where you guys are. Just might have to take the Harley at
Yeah.
current gas prices.
No doubt.
Right.
No doubt.
Just strap the 7300 in my back and vroom vroom.
Vroom, vroom. Go. Yeah, good deal. Well, I mean, we haven't decided. I haven't decided yet if that's what I want to do. But I was going to take a poll of, somewhere later this year. We'll decide Winter Field Day later.
I want Scott to activate Motorcycle Portable though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
I can figure out how to get my 705 not to shake apart.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with riding a Harley.
No, it mellows out after about 60 miles an hour, but
Yes, it
up
does.
until then, it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
tuning that VFO might be a little difficult.
Mm.
Thank God for the lock button.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. All right. Right. Good. All right. Cool. Thanks for being here, Scott.
Thank you.
Randy, I let you talk a minute ago, but you're next on the list. If you want to tell everybody about your channel, maybe some people don't know, feel free to take a few minutes and do that.
Yeah. Well, I run a GMRS, mostly GMRS channel, so I'm sure none of these people here have heard of me.
Mm-hmm. Probably not.
Who?
Yeah, not much going on. I've been out. I just did a video yesterday. I'd been out for like 2 weeks. We were on vacation, and then we're getting a bathroom remodeled, so it's been loud and noisy here. So not much going on. This is getting me back into the routine of getting on camera. I almost forgot how to do it yesterday when I did a review on a GMRS V2 boof
the
wing
V2.
or a BTEC radio. So getting back into it.
I actually have that radio sitting right here, and I recorded a video about it like a week ago, but I haven't posted it yet. And then I saw your
V2?
video. Huh? Yeah.
The V2?
Yes, the V2.
Did yours work out of the box?
I think that I now have to go back and look at that.
You better
and
look
see
on
if
where you're
everything's
transmitting. You wondered why it was so quiet. It's only picking up one frequency.
well, and that's what I'm pretty sure that mine did not do that, but I'm gonna have to double check that now that you told me that. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll check that one.
They said it was the first batch. Maybe you got a new one and I got an old one.
It's possible. I don't know. I mean, I just got mine like maybe within the last week, something like that, 4 or 5 days ago. So I don't know, but I will definitely be checking that frequency thing because, yeah, that's odd.
It's a clue.
Sounds like that UV5X piece of crap that they sent from Radiodity that wouldn't let you. What was it, Josh? It wouldn't let you. It was everything was on the same PL tone. It wouldn't let you change the PL tone or something like that.
Yeah.
You're right, but the new model came out and they had a firmware update that was
Right. Yeah, the firmwware update fixed it, but the
I
original
imagine
firmware
most
it was shipped with.
Well, Randy will tell us. I imagine most people that get into GMRS is not too hot to trot on doing a bunch of firmware updates. Is my guess.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
I
probably
expect it to
true.
work out of the box.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. As well, you should. I mean, that's the way it's advertised to work.
Yeah, is
so,
that asking too much? Right.
No, yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. Cool, man. Well, like I said, make yourself at home, feel welcome, and thanks for being here tonight, Randy. Pat, you're up next, man. What's up?
Oh, nothing much. We're gonna restart the ham radio campfire this Sunday evening
Now, tell me what that is, because Mike said something to you about it, and I don't know if I'm familiar with that.
It's just me, CU3HY, Mike in the Azores, and ham radio adventure guy, and we just talk about everything POTA, portable, that kind of stuff. Like we just kind of hang out, talk about POTA and soda
On a live stream?
Yeah, on a live stream.
Okay.
And everyone's invited too. So like anyone that wants to come join, hang out,
okay,
come join. Like anyone in the chat, anyone. So yeah, we just kind of hang out, talk about POTA and soda and portable operating, about antennas and radios, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So we do that Sunday evenings.
Sunday evenings at what time?
6 Eastern. It's a little early, but Mike's in the Azores, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
okay.
11 o'clock at night for him. So
right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I have to. I'll watch for that. Thanks.
Yeah, I was surprised I didn't get him when I did my 10-park run. Because that would have been prime time for him.
Yeah.
He has a kind of weird job where he works like swing hours. Like some days he works in a day, some days he works at night. So
okay.
Yeah. He has like a government job. I don't know if I can say more than that. But
yeah.
All good.
Yeah. David, KY4GM, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, for all the sad hams.
Womp womp.
We don't allow sad hams on this channel, just so you know. Those guys are mostly on QRZ, and that's
Just
all I'm going to say about that. Drunk hams.
Well, actually, that and Randy's channel in the comments.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where
they
they're
are.
at. Is that's
Yeah,
where
they
the
are.
sad
They're
hams
over
are.
there as well. I still don't understand why ham radio or self-proclaimed ham radio operators, I'll put it that way, have such a beef with where you can and can't talk with an FRS radio. I don't get that. Because I get these, well, you're not supposed to FRS radio. I'm like, you're a ham radio operator. Why do you care? It's not on the ham band
of the FCC.
Right. Why? I mean, it's not on the ham bands. Why do you care?
Doesn't the badge give you authority over all bands?
No, my sash does. My sash that I wear that says I'm a ham radio hall monitor that I wear. That's what gives me the authority.
That's it. That's it. That's what does it.
I was in safety patrol in 6th grade.
Go back and walk.
Oh gosh! All right. Well, thanks, Pat. Thanks for being here. Be sure to. Is that on your channel, the campfire thing?
We alternated. This weekend will be on my channel, but next weekend it'll be on Ham Radio Adventure Guys channel. So
okay. I'm subscribed to both of you guys, so I'll be sure and check that out. Thanks, man. Josh, you're next. What's up?
Oh, live stream tomorrow, as always on Saturdays. Going to be doing something I haven't done in 2 years. We're going to talk about how to get started in ham radio, but at the lowest, most simplest common denominator, just the bare, simplest form, no acronyms, the simplest way to do it. I did open up a giveaway. County Com has sent me like 2 boxes of stuff.
Oh, I saw that.
And so I've got a GP7 shortwave radio and pretty much all the accessories, flashlights, some pens, stuff like that. So we're going to do a bunch of different prize pack giveaways. Also, rumor has it that there's a box coming from me with some swag packs in it that I'm going to have to figure out where to send them to people. So that may be a part of the giveaway.
From swag packs from CountyCom?
No, not from CountyCom. Not from CountyCom. So you'll have to, maybe tomorrow we'll know more. So
I pretty much guessed it already, but that's cool. So where can people sign up for the CountyCom giveaway? On your Discord?
It's already posted on the live stream for tomorrow. It's just a Google Forms. It's real simple. I'll drop the link if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. No, go ahead.
Cool. It's a simple Google Forms.
Yeah.
I have to do it that way because of the YouTube bots that are constantly posting on all of our comments when you do a giveaway. Like, hey, send me your social security number to WhatsApp,
That's right.
and I'll give you your giveaway prize. So Google Form, that's it. It's not attached to YouTube at all. And no personal information other than an email, so I can contact you. But that's it.
Well, that's what the giveaways that I do. Is a landing page inside of Aweber, which is who I use for my email list, and it works a lot better that way too. So the WhatsApp bots are out in full force, it seems. So it's all good. So IKO4, the link to Josh's giveaway is right there above, 2 comments above you. If you're talking about my giveaway, I will post that again, and it is right there.
Sorry, field day. I'll be at Huntington Beach, California, on the north side of Huntington Beach. There is a club that I'm going to be hooking up with, and I haven't decided if I'm camping out or not, or what I'm going to do for the live stream, or really, what yet. But I'll be out there for field day. So if you're interested, I will have the flyer on tomorrow's live stream. I don't have the web link for that, but it's the north side of Huntington Beach. It's like right by the dog park on the north side of Huntington Beach. So if you know where that's at, that it's north of the pier.
I've driven through Huntington Beach, and I was just like, oh my gosh, people live here. This is so beautiful.
Indeed.
I'm going to afford to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about California. It's nice to look at and nicer to leave. So.
Well, some of those, not to change the subject, but some of those houses that have like docks that just like the ocean rolls up underneath their dock.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, how does the ocean not wash your house away?
So that's in the
here?
protected marina area generally. Those are like skiffs or like if you're on Balboa Island, stuff like that. But Huntington Beach has nothing like that really because they literally get taken out by the surf.
Yeah. Good. Cool, man. Thanks for being here, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
You betcha. Okay. Yeah, hey, you know what? So that how to get started in ham radio, I'm actually working, and when I say working on, what I mean is I've jotted down some notes and I add a little bit to it every Wednesday. So I haven't hit record yet at all.
Yeah.
But something kind of similar to that, but it's a very bottom level entry. Like I don't even know what which way is left or right. You know, kind of like literally, I don't know which way is north. So it's very basic entry level type thing.
It's actually funny. Challenge yourself to explain ham radio in the simplest of terms. Make it an
Right.
elevator speech.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of difficult. And this is now the third time I've done a video like this in the course of since 2018. Like every 2 years or so, I do one. And I keep thinking, every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, it would have been better if I came at it from this angle. And then this angle and this angle, and there's like 1,000 different ways to talk about it ultimately. And today or tomorrow we'll be trying a new way to talk.
Trying a new way. Okay, all right. I look forward to it. I should be home tomorrow night, so yeah, I might catch it. So cool, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Mike, you're up next.
It'll be interesting to see how you can sum that up in an elevator pitch.
Well,
Right.
60 minutes on an elevator.
I was gonna say, it's gonna take an hour.
Yeah, live stream's a
long
little bit
elevator.
longer than that.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you
They
about
got
station
stuck in the
grounding.
elevator.
Before you go, let me tell you about station grounding.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a memory? Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior QRZ?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
What am I supposed to talk about? Let's see. I don't know.
Talk
I'm
about you.
relaxing.
It's what you're best at. Talk about you.
I don't hardly ever talk about me, buddy.
Sure.
You do when you're with me, but you know.
You bring it out of me.
I know, I do. Yeah, it's
No,
very
I
true.
don't.
It's
I
very
don't. I don't like
Hey,
talking. about
Mike, does he
myself.
complete you?
He is the Wang
yin
to my Chung.
Oh, there you
Wang
go.
to my Chung. That's good.
Do you have a kiss for Daddy?
Well, Satan was up here a minute ago. He wanted to say hi, but then he decided that he didn't care anymore. So
Oh, okay.
Satan
Well,
says hi, everybody. And,
yeah.
He let me pet him, and then he bit me a few times, and he was around here somewhere. But
Yeah.
He exited stage left.
yeah, he did. So yeah, I've just been catching up on. I mean, honestly, like the last month for me has been crazy. Just being out of town 2 weeks, and then my transmission died, so I didn't have a car for 2 weeks, and now I have a lot less money.
Oh, how did that go?
back?
Did you
Yeah.
did you get it back?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I left them with $3,300 of my money. So yeah, it was a fair trade.
It was a fair trade.
3,300. That's not bad.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Well, no, it sucks, but
So yeah, so I usually have 3 or 4 weeks worth of videos that I've produced and uploaded to YouTube and just waiting to publish. And I was down to like nothing. So I've been just because I'm stuck at home. So I made what I could at home. But I've been out all week doing all kinds of recording. I think I recorded 6 videos today because I just recorded Mailbag Monday today. And so just been playing catch up. So I've got 5 videos that I need to edit. So there's no short. And then we'll have field day and we'll have all kinds of stuff for that. And the big news, still not fixed yet, but after 2.5 months, the electric company finally came out yesterday.
I saw that picture. Was that fiber trucks in the neighborhood?
No, that was the electric company, the line people.
Okay.
They were replacing one of the insulators across the street from my house. It did almost nothing, but then the RF technician called me a couple hours later, and I was like, yeah, that did nothing. He's like, well, there's still a few more in the neighborhood, so he's going to come out and he's going to call me. I saved his number this time.
nice.
So yeah, that's one of
I
all
got
of
him.
them that we're replacing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's going to come out, and I'm like, so the linesman did not want me to record them at all, but I recorded them. Like, they're like, it's our policy not to. I'm like, that's not my policy, dude. I don't care. I'm like,
You're
I'm
in
sorry, I'm
public.
filming you, dude. Sorry.
You're
That's
in a
exactly
public
what I
place.
said. I'm like,
Nice
you're in a
job.
public
Yeah. You're in a public place.
Yeah.
You're on a public street. Come
Like,
on.
you go do your job. I'm going to do mine. So I recorded a little bit of them fixing the insulator. But the RF guy that I talked to, I'm like, hey, I'm a YouTuber and I've been documenting this RFI in my neighborhood. He's like, I'm like, do you mind if I, give me a call when you come out? And, I'd love to film what you're doing and all. He's like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And if you're home, I'll we can come in and take a look at your radio and see where we need to tweak things and stuff. So,
Wow.
things are happening. They're happening at a government pace, but
Okay.
moving in the right
Ask him if he's a
direction,
ham.
so.
Yeah.
Well, he knows. I mean, I'm talking about S levels and everything. I mean, he's the RF technician. He knows meters and stuff. So,
Yeah.
when I say I'm 20 over on 80 meters, he's like, oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
And he
Mike,
knows
you
he knows what I'm talking
That's
about.
cool.
you don't get any resolution, Mike, tell him you're going to post his number on QRZ.
I got a GMRS license.
No, I mean the guy wants to help, but apparently, like the actual like service technicians, there's like a heat because it's so hot. They're not letting them work as much.
Oh yeah.
It's been, I mean, since like the first day of spring, it's been 95 at least here. I mean, it's been in the hundreds the last week. So
yeah,
it's hot.
It only started to get Texas hot here about a week ago.
Oh yeah,
and my grass is starting to turn a little bit brown, and I'm like, okay, it's time to turn on the spring. So I turned on the sprinklers for the first time like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like the last couple weeks of May, I'm just like, yeah, it's warm, but man, this is nice. And then Texas kicked in, and I'm like, okay, there it is. I was wondering where that was.
You Northerners got it nice.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, yes, and yeah, you're probably close enough to Houston to have that humidity crap that they have down there. But honestly,
God, it hasn't been humid lately.
Okay.
Because I mean, the whole country's in a drought right now, but
yeah,
I mean, it's still. I mean, it was
but
on my
it's still
porch. It was
still
107 degrees.
Oh gosh,
so,
yeah, I hadn't got that. I think one day last week it was like 100 or 101, but it's been in like the mid to high 90s every day except that.
Today was cool. It was only 95. So
you guys up
130, 113.
You guys up in Dallas get some pretty hot weather sometimes. Sometimes hotter than we do down here in the Gulf area.
Well, see, and I think I don't know. I haven't researched this. I think it's actually cooler in Galveston near the ocean than it is in Houston. Houston is like an oven. Yeah, Houston is just like an oven, man. And Dallas is too. DFW is like that, or can be. But I don't know, man. Just some days you walk out and you're like, you can feel the air as you're walking through it. It's like, pea soup, fog being like pea soup. You can feel the air as you're walking through it to your truck. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what, though, 100 degrees and humid is much better than Michigan and 15 below. And you just want to die.
Yes.
So
agreed.
Screw the North.
Yeah. I was out watching TV on our patio the other day, and my wife came out. She's like, "Isn't it hot out here?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's great because I hate the cold.
Not complaining.
I hate the cold." So
the cold, man.
Cool. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for being here. We're going to talk about field day here in a minute.
Yeah.
Noel, what's up, man? How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, sorry, I've been out of pocket for a lot of things, but hey, I did get some mail today I can share with you.
Sure. What is that? I can't tell what that is.
Official jury summons.
Jury summons.
Oh, jury summons.
Yeah,
sucker.
What a waste of time.
Open it. See if there's a QSL card in there. Open it up. Open it up, bud.
It's already been opened. I've already registered, so I have jury duty on the 18th of July.
I treat jury duty as a vacation. I get paid. I still get paid at work if I go to jury duty. So it's like, fine, put me on a great.
I did too, but you have to donate your money to a fund or something like that, and then they just pay you for the day. But
the $15? You're talking about the $15 they give you?
Right.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, so you donate that to POTA.
Right.
My daily wages are $15. No, you can have your $15. So, but no, not much going on. I'm looking forward to field day. It's not had a lot to had a lot going on. Let me rephrase that. So looking forward to getting with you guys and getting out there and checking in. Now, and the main reason why I wanted to jump in tonight, and I want to ask all of you here, and I'm glad I was last. So that worked out.
Good.
I know, Kyle, you like your trivia. What would you guys say to possibly a tournament amongst all of you in a Jeopardy style fashion?
I'll take the penis miter for 1,000.
I have to ask you about the penis miter.
That's swords for 200. That's S words, not swords. Yeah. Yeah.
Not what your mother said last night, Rebecca.
Oh, yes. The Celebrity Jeopardy with Will Ferrell is the best skit on Saturday Night Live in the last 20 years.
I'll make sure I have a big hat.
Right, yeah. David Elkins, thank you for the super chat, buddy.
I was curious if you guys would be interested in doing something like that. If you would, I might start putting something together.
Are you talking about on like a live stream, Noel, or what are you talking
like
about?
A live stream.
Okay.
I love Jeopardy.
I think that'd be fun.
Depends
So-
on when, but sure.
It depends on when.
You have to do like tournament brackets. And stuff. I mean, it would be several months out.
Yeah.
And I would ask for the community at large to give us questions, and that gives us time to vet them and make sure that the answers are accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's half the fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Exactly.
I-
Yeah.
And I promise that none of them will be. I can't find one of my other radios here. I won't hit Jason up with how do you pronounce this word? Baofeng.
Baofeng. Baofeng. Boof Wang.
Wang, yes,
Boof Wang
Randy's
expert
right.
in the house.
That's right,
all,
Randy.
all answers are acceptable at this point.
I don't even know where mine is right now.
I know. I went to go grab it, but I have this little cheap one right here, but it's not a Baofeng. I don't know if you want that.
It's a little cheap one. I grabbed my little cheap one. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Wow.
your motor? Is that your XTL?
Jeez, man.
No, I don't, we got rid of the XTLs. I now have an
Is that
Apex
a,
8000.
oh, that's an Apex, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's his small version of a Hyundai economy vehicle.
Right.
But
That's
that does
good.
not belong to me. It's on loan.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I hear you.
But
Jason.
I just wanted to check in with you guys, see if you'd be interested in that. And I'm going to sign off from here. I'm still listening, but I don't need to be on the video portion because I don't want to scare any small children.
Okay.
But Frank's not here this evening.
Yeah, that's usually Frank's job. So.
Yeah. Hey, and I do have one question though, Randy. I recognize you from somewhere. Have you been with these guys before, or?
I was on Josh's live stream a month ago.
Yeah.
And I do have a YouTube channel that you may have happened across.
I did, and I saw your webpage as well because I was like, this guy looks familiar. Why do I know? Where do I know him from? So,
there you go. So making
But
connecting people worldwide.
Thank you guys, and thanks for having me in, Jason.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get some.
So we need to we need to do. I was looking at my schedule. It looks like Monday night's going to work for me. So hopefully that works for most everybody too. But we need to get together for a planning meeting and about who's going to bring what. But
okay, we just got to make sure that's not Frank's D&D night.
You know what?
We'll just initiative.
If Frank doesn't show up to the meeting, then he's automatically voted as cook for the weekend.
I don't think he'd mind that.
He actually
doing that anyway.
He actually does. He told me last time. He's like, I'd like to play radio. I get stuck behind the grill all the time, and I'm like, well,
you're
he does.
barbecuing.
Yeah.
You're not stuck at the grill all day.
I know it.
You
Yeah.
gotta
It's
check
like,
it once an
turn
hour.
the smoker on for 6 and walk away for 6 hours. I mean, come on. He's always complaining about how long a brisket takes, and I'm like, go put the brisket on and then go play radio for 10 hours, Frank. It's not that hard. Oh, there they are. I was wondering where they went.
Next time he says that, Jason, point out, well, where were you when you were putting the antenna up?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right, so have a good night.
Yeah.
We'll talk
All
to you later.
Thanks, Noel. Thanks.
I don't know.
All right. So, huh? Did you say finally?
Finally. I mean, the best part of
he still can hear you.
I think the best part of field day is the food.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, yeah.
They're back.
Can be.
Oh, is that another one? Sheesh.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, it says my option is unhide user from this channel.
because I already hit
if
it.
he's
That's a different one.
And if we all do it at the same time, we look like we're doing the right thing, but it's actually undoing what
We're
other people
undoing
do.
it.
So you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
really-
yeah.
You have to designate like one person and just let them do it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Steve and AFL Steve and Don are usually Johnny on the spot with those, but I don't know where Izzo is tonight. So
Izzo's got
that's all right.
something going tonight, I think. Because he's usually on trivia, and he couldn't make it.
Yeah, he is. That's true. That's true. He usually is. Good.
So, Jason, I got to ask, how do you guys run a 5 alpha?
We I
Very
think last
easily.
time we were
We're
were we-
4.
we were 4 alpha last time, right?
Yeah.
I think we were 4 alpha last time.
I get like 15, 20 people that show up out at my field day.
Mhm.
I can barely have enough people to run a 2 alpha because nobody wants to get on the freaking radio.
Oh,
well,
that's sad.
number one, your designation is the number of radios you have.
Right. Yeah.
And you don't necessarily have to be operating all those radios at the same time.
Right.
Now, you don't get more points for having 4 or 5 or 6. So if you're not going to use them, then it's kind of pointless.
Right.
It actually makes it worse for you because you're competing with clubs that have like 5 full-time in-use radios. So
correct.
Exactly.
There's no
So
point.
at Winter Field Day, I bought the DX Engineering triplexer, which they make a pentaplexer, a 5-band. I bought the triplexer because it was a lot cheaper, and I don't need 12 and 17 meters for Field Day. I mean, that's the reason I bought it, was for Field Day. So I can put 10, 15, and 20 through the triplexer on the hex beam, and I can add 3 radios to the triplexer, and I can have all 3 of those bands running on one antenna.
Nice.
So we did that, and then Mike had his station. And I don't remember if Jason.
I gotta be different.
Yeah. Well, but you were on. You were on. You might have been on the other bands too, but you had the only 40-meter antenna because the hex beam won't go to 40. So we were using 40 and 80 on Mike's DX Commander, and I don't remember if Jason had his station that time or not. We might have had 5 stations, but
yeah, he did. He had the 705 with the Zygo amp.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that was the 5.
I got a new antenna I'm bringing this year.
The Chameleon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I saw your video.
No, you didn't.
But,
I haven't posted the video yet.
I saw your short. Yeah, you did, where everything was backwards because you don't know how to do your camera correctly.
That was for the rig expert.
the video. No, it was the Chameleon. You were wearing the hat.
Which Chameleon?
Well, yeah, but I didn't show the antenna.
Well, no, but it's one of those. It looks like the infed half wave. They say it's new, but I don't know what's new about it.
Not at all.
So
it's the tactical dipole 2.0.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
My club's running 10 radios this year, 8 KX3s and 2 7300s in every available band and every available mode, 24 hours a day.
Wow.
You got some filters for those
BVARC does it up right.
7300?
Yeah.
You're gonna need some filters for that 7300. The rejection on those things are for Field Day are not very good.
Oh, we got all that stuff, tons of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Last time I was down at the BVARC, they were running all Elecraft stuff down there.
Yeah.
They had all K3s.
That's what we're doing this time, doing all K3s.
Yeah, Elecrafts.
We have two 7300s.
Yeah, Elecrafts have really good filtering. We bought a 7300 for the club, and it's a great radio for individual, first radio. It's the only one on the in your shack, but you start putting adjacent signals to that thing, you better have some pretty good filters in line because you're going to hear everyone.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, I got to bail. I've got lightning danger close. So.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, man.
Take it easy.
All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Steve.
Deuces.
And then there were 7. So this is actually
Ocean 7.
Who's drinking out of a skull?
No, I just saw Turd Ferguson, and I'm like, who was? I was like, oh, that should have been.
That.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Big hat.
It's funny.
Big hat.
Funny hat. So.
What are you drinking, Randy?
But what is that? Yeah.
Well, I was trying to let you read the cup. But,
I kind of washed it out when you put it next to the
it's
mic.
too bright. It's too bright. It's a unicorn. It says, "I wish I could stab idiots."
Oh, we got that in our memes. With the Kyle unicorn mask for not having a flex radio.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
I'm drinking something very rare that probably none of you could even get a hold of. It's very hard to find these days.
Peyote?
Baby formula. Baby
formula.
Baby formula. That's good.
Baby formula.
And Kahlua.
Yeah.
And Kahlua.
Got to get your nutrients somewhere, right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Protein, man. It's all about the protein.
Screw the babies.
That's funny.
Just mash up a bunch of carrots. They'll be fine.
Yeah, so we'll probably do 4 stations for Field Day because I'll definitely have my FTDX10 and I'll probably bring my K3 and I don't know, I might switch back and forth between it really depends because at Winter Field Day, the bands were up pretty good, but there was nothing on 10 meters for winter field day. I had a station on 10, a station on 15, a station on 20. Of course, the 21 was the most popular. But we make some contacts on 15 meters. That was fun. But there was
Last year,
like
10 meters was dead on field day.
nothing.
Proper too.
Yes. Well, but
this
yeah,
year's
but
gonna be good. I bet
the
it'll
solar
be good.
cycle's come up since then.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
been a lot of 6 meter activity over the last couple weeks.
Does the Buddy Hex have 6?
Yeah.
Oh,
6 through 20.
So you got 4 proper bands out of that. So okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you could. Yeah, now my triplexer won't do 6, so I'd have to do an antenna switch, which is okay. But if there's 6 meter contact, shoot, that might be good. So
I'm bringing 2 antenna switches, so if need be.
I've got 2 antenna switches. I found a second antenna switch I forgot that I had the other day. It's those real heavy MFJ ones.
Yeah, the rhinos.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you
But,
run bandpass filters, Jason?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Yep. Yeah, you have to.
I kind of figured.
So-
I didn't know if you had them. You didn't mention that.
Yeah. We've got from all bands, but we've only got 1 per band. So, which I guess I mean, if you're running either CW and/or digital plus sideband on the same band, a bandpass filter is not going to really work for that anyway. So,
Nor are we doing that.
Well,
digital maybe.
FT8 is allowed at field day.
Yeah.
Or it was last year. Now they changed that 100-watt rule this year. Did they change that? They still allow FT8?
Yep.
I don't know why they wouldn't.
Who knows why they knocked it down to 100 watts? I don't know why they did that. But, so maybe I'll do some FT8. I kind of forgot about that, honestly, because they don't allow FT8 at winter field day. So we didn't use that 6 months ago. But we'll see.
You can have all the FT8 you want.
FT8's fun. I enjoy it. It's ham radio with a keyboard. What's not to like? James, what brand filters? I have some that are the brand that RNL sells. I forget what they're called, but the main I've only got 1 or 2 of those. The main ones I have are the shoot. Now that you asked me that, I can't think of their name. I can't remember right now. It'll come to me in a second. I'll tell you. But Durham starts with a D. I can't remember their name right now. Dune Star.
Yeah, Dune Star.
Dune Star. Dune Star bandpass filters. That's I have Dune Star for everything but 15. Well, my 40 meter is the RNL one. And I have like 10, 17, 20, and 40 are Dune Star filters. So, I mean, they work fine. I don't know that they're better or worse than anything else, but, I mean, they've always worked fine for me, so I'm happy with them. But if you have another brand of filter, I'm sure it's fine. So, but, anyway. So, Pat, where are you going for field day?
I am going to the local club. I'll be operating under Whiskey 3 Mike, and I'll be doing...
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Montgomery County Amateur Radio Club.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be doing like 10 to 40. Maybe some digital, but mostly sideband most of the time. It could be 4 of us operating. So
nice.
Yeah,
Good.
It's my first field day actually in like 6 years because you know, I wasn't able to do much when I was in the Navy because I was either deployed or busy. Yeah. So it's my first field day in like 6 years. So I'm kind of excited to get back into it.
Yeah. Good. Field day's fun. I enjoy it. I've been doing it for like 8 or 10 years. I really enjoy it. So it can be fun.
It was fun last time I did it.
We go out to the field and just hang out, drink beer, and sometimes we blow stuff up. You know, we have fun with it out there. So it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be blowing anything up here, but yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
So cool. Kyle, what are you doing?
So I'm just gonna roam between clubs.
Yeah.
There was a group of us that did field day many years, and we just decided we weren't going to do it this year. So I'm going to do The St. Charles Club sits in the parking lot of Menards, if you can believe that. So,
Really?
yeah. So, if they
Okay.
forget a thing
Oh
for
my
their
God.
hardware for their dipole, they just go
Yeah.
to Menards and buy it.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, let's go get some screws.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then head down the road to our local QRP group. So I'm gonna do some QRP, and then in the end of the afternoon, I'm gonna go to my club, SLSRC, St. Louis and Suburban Radio Club, and eat. Do some operating there, and then go to SLARC, which is St. Louis Amateur Radio Association, and see those guys, and come home and watch Josh's stream, and might get on the air and do some streaming later that night, or maybe Sunday morning on my channel, and call it good.
Josh, are you going to stream that night? Are you going to stream Field Day? Are you going to live stream Field Day or what?
I always try to live stream, depending on if it's just going to be that hour or I stream for longer than that. It really depends on what I decide to do with the club. If I'm going to stay there all day, possibly camp out, it may vary. As always, internet depending. I assume on the beach, though, I've got 5G, so that's probably not a big deal. Down in Huntington, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
I'll just use my phone, worst case scenario.
I did that last year. I used my phone to live stream on Saturday. I think I did it at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, right after Field Day started. And it worked okay. It was, 720 limited, obviously, but
I found an app that does 1080.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What's it called?
I'll tell you in a second. You guys keep going. I'll tell you.
I tried to find an OBS app, and they actually have one, but it sucks.
I have an
It's
open
terrible.
trouble ticket open with YouTube, too. They didn't believe me. They're like, what do you mean it doesn't do 1080p? That's because you didn't have 5G. I'm like, no, and no. I'm like, I showed them all the thing. I'm at home. I have high-speed internet.
Yeah.
I sent them a video of me recording the phone screen and also my test live stream. I sent them both, and I said, you sort it out now. Go.
Well, okay, good. I swear that app used to do 1080p. I swear they did. They did some kind of Prism Light. Okay, they must have done some kind of update, because I swear that YouTube app used to do 1080p streaming.
I've never seen it do it.
Really?
I don't remember it. I was
Maybe
always
I'm
using
wrong.
different, because we were using Streamlabs.
We were but I only used Streamlabs like twice. I've used I used to use something. What was it? I used to use there's a couple of those gimbal apps that will actually.
DJI will do it on some of the gimbals, but not all of them.
No,
which bums me out.
But I don't know. It's Prism Light. You said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on iOS though. So.
Is it available on Android?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I use on.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, I have Starlink now.
Ooh.
So now, will it work at the deer lease? I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out. It's gonna be fun to try it. So,
Have you set it up yet?
Pardon?
Have you set it up and played with it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I set it. Yeah. I set it up in the backyard here at home, just right out there. I set it on the ground. It comes with this little tripod that's about yay tall, so you can set it on the ground, but you can put it on the top of something too. So I set it on the ground. I'm like, and I put it on top of my new cover over my patio, and it did pretty well. It was cloudy that day, which I'm told shouldn't make a big difference, but I was getting 200 to 300 down, and a couple of tests were only like 4 to 5 up, but 1 or 2 tests were like 20 up. So I'm like, well, okay. Now, I live in a metropolitan area, and I guarantee it's saturated here. In fact, if you go to Starlink and put in my zip code, it says, oh, there's no available. It's saturated there. Okay, fine. I don't need it at home. I've got 500 up and down on my fiber connection. So I was just testing it. But at the hunting lease out there in the middle of nowhere, I'm hoping it works better. So the big test is going to be up there and down in Galveston at Labor Day. So I'm going to see how well it does or does not work. But
Or are you going to mount it on top of your RV out of Field Day?
No. No, I'm going to use the Gigaparts mast.
Okay.
I'm going to use the Gigaparts mast because Jason from Gigaparts called me. Yes, Starlink RV, Ron, that's correct. So Jason from Gigaparts called me. He's like, dude, I just got our Starlink. He got his about the same time I got mine. And because they want to use it for the same thing when they're on road trips for overlanding Hamfest, whatever. And their 50-foot carbon fiber mast, if you take the top 5 sections out, that little mast that's like, I don't know, 10 or 12 inches long that comes with the Starlink dish fits perfectly inside of the Gigaparts mast. So they're actually working on a Starlink mount tripod mast mounting kit right now that they will be selling soon. So
how tall will that be when it's done?
It's like 25 to 30 feet. I forget exactly. Something like that. It's enough to get over the top of an RV. It's higher than sitting on top of an RV.
It'll be the same height as the top of a 2-story house.
Yeah. Yep.
So getting it over those trees is key.
Right, exactly. So that's one thing I'm going to be experimenting with at Field Day. I'm going out there Thursday morning. I'm going to be tinkering with that and a new solar panel battery system that I got. So that's gonna you'll see some videos on that, and I'm gonna do several videos on Starlink. And you know what, if it comes down to it, and I was like, you know what, Starlink kind of sucks because of the area I'm in. Okay, that's fine. It'll just be fun to play with it and see what happens. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, let's see questions. Would like to ask a question. APRS, what does the originator's call sign followed by a dash and number 0 to 10 mean? That means your state. Well, there's certain designators for it that you can set mobile or internet or 4G or blah, blah, blah. Really, it's more of, to me, it's more of like if you have multiple APRS stations on the air, you can have one at home, one in the car, one at your vacation house, one somewhere else, and they're all different designators. So
they loosely mean stuff, but they're
right.
not.
They
tied
mostly
to, like,
mean stuff. Yes.
Like 7 usually means like hand portable.
An HT. 8 is boats, sailboats. 9 is mobile. 11 is balloons and aircraft. 13 weather stations. 14 truckers. So type in the Google APRS SSID.
There you go.
And you will find a myriad of stuff on aprs.org about APRS.
That's true. There you go. All day IPA. Mike, there's a 12-pack of those in my fridge in the camper still. It's not full. There's like,
I was going to say there can't be 12 of them.
No. There's like 8 or 10 of them, something like that.
Oh, wow. Cool.
But I went up there what's today? Friday? I went up there yesterday. I went up there yesterday and mowed camp, got everything in order, make sure everything was cleaned up, make sure there's no snakes or wasps everywhere.
How about dead cows bringing flies?
No dead cows this time. No dead cows. Well, there was a dead cow last time behind camp, and it smelled kind of funky when we got there, and we're like, oh, that smells kind of weird. It smells like moss on a river or on a creek or something that's just stagnant. And but there were flies everywhere. And we're like, what? Dude, there's never this many flies. It turned out Frank walked back in the woods. He's like, dude, there's a dead cow back there. That's why there's flies. It was not pretty. Thankfully, you can't smell over video. So nothing like that this time.
Not
so
yet. That's right.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, that's true. Not yet. So, but it was fun. So everything's cleaned up at camp, and there's those beers that are in the fridge, in the trailer.
Sweet.
So
I'll only buy 2 15-packs then.
Good. Do that. Those are actually, I don't like IPAs, but those are actually pretty good. I like those all-day IPAs. They're not
simple. Yeah, they're solid.
Yeah. They're definitely a daily drinker or an all-day drinker.
It is a session ale. Yes.
That's just the nice way of saying binge drinker.
Yes.
Right. That's right. That's session ale. Yeah.
It's sessionable.
I used to be an alcoholic, but since craft beer became a thing, now it's just a neat hobby.
I used to be a degenerate, but now I'm
relatable.
Now I'm sophisticated.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
That's funny.
So, Randy, do you know what Field Day is? We've been talking about Field Day for a half hour.
I don't. I sort of do. I get the idea, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get it. Somebody asked where I was going to be on that day, whatever.
I saw that.
If it's a weekend, I'll be out having fun, adventuring.
Come out to Huntington Beach. Go to the north side. Look for the antennas. You'll find us.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it on a weekend?
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be rock crawling.
You should totally go to a club and get on a GOTA station and experience HF.
Mm-hmm. Basically,
You know,
in a nutshell,
being able to
yeah.
get out.
Right. Yeah.
all
yeah.
the FARs.
Yeah,
all the
FARs.
You want to see FARs?
Yeah. You haven't seen FARs till you've talked to Fiji.
Did you get Fiji on field day?
Fiji. No, not on field day. But I've had Fiji on HF.
I got hungry on field day.
Think of all the sad hams you could talk to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of sad.
Just
Actually,
roll
most,
the hate.
And quickly. And
Let
talk
the
to them
hate
quickly.
consume you.
yeah.
As many
Just
sad
Actually, you know, I don't.
7200.
With the exception of the video that Ham Radio Dude just put up, which if you guys haven't seen that yet, you got to go watch it. It's freaking hilarious.
Rapid Sam.
Most of those keyboard Rambo guys are not on the air, or they're on 80 meters doing their thing. So I don't find a lot of those guys on field. And every now and then you run across one, but I don't find a lot of those guys on field day. So.
You get the random
normally you don't
tuner
find
guy.
them in person
Oh,
at
sorry,
all.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say, Randy?
I said normally I don't think you'd find those guys in person anywhere, right? Because they're in the basement all the time.
No, they don't come to Hamfests.
They're in the mom's basement.
Or if they
Right.
do come to Hamfests, then they just kind of hide and not talk to people because they're like, well, I don't want him to know who I am.
Right.
Because not once have I ever been approached at a Hamfest and yelled at. Everybody who ever comes up to me at a Hamfest is like, hey, man, thanks for this. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, I really like your channel. Who's that weird guy? I'm like, Frank? No, the other one with no hair, Mike. Yeah, that guy. He's got a good channel too. So we're all weird, man. You got to be more specific than that. Come on.
They don't come
Narrow
out
it down a
'cause
bit.
They don't come out because you're not carrying a bag of Cheetos.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Also
Down
true.
in the basement with Cheetos. And
Also true.
I was trying to correlate that to something like you have to be a certain personality mindset to be a ham. I feel like there's many different types of hams, but I'm assuming it draws in people of a certain type a little bit. I would say a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't know. What's up, Carlos? What are you doing?
Not a whole lot. I'm just obviously running a little late, but I was
Yeah, that's
outside
all right.
putting up my my Commander expedition to make up while I wait for the insurance to get me a new Nebula.
Nebula.
Uh-oh,
what's
what
that?
happened
What did
to
you
it?
do to your Nebula?
Yeah,
Nebula.
What antenna is it, Carlos? What was it?
The Nebula.
Nebula. Yeah.
Oh, we had a derecho come through here on Monday.
Yeah.
You had a what?
I posted
heard
video of
about
it on Cal's Discord. It's the antenna held up really well until it hit about 99 miles an hour, and then it snapped.
You know you're not supposed to jump out of a plane with a DX Commander, right?
It's difficult to put the ground radials down that way.
Well, you just throw them up above you.
That antenna's so big, I'm surprised you just don't shoot it out the.
I was gonna say, you just
airplane,
slide down it like a
all
fireman
down.
pole or
just
something.
slide it down.
He assembles it on the way out. It's not big enough to put in the plane. He's got to assemble it on the way down, run the elements, and do the whole thing.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
You said a storm came through and broke it?
A derecho.
A derecho.
The hell is
that?
Oh, Leia did pronounce it correctly.
Those things suck. Yeah, they're bad.
What does that explain?
It's straight line winds. For some reason, the U.S. Meteorological Service can't use English words, and they have to use Spanish words like derecho and El Niño and La Niña. How about you just call it what it is?
Well,
It's weather
Spanish for
front.
the Nino.
Weather.
Spanish for the Nino.
So what is this thing?
So straight line winds basically is a tornado without it touching down. So instead of the spout coming down, it is sideways. And we had recorded something like 98 miles an hour at the airport, which ain't terribly far from here. When I was recording it, I was hitting 60 miles an hour on the recording. So I was really happy. I'm like, look at that thing, it's still holding up. And then I woke up the next morning and it was it was in half.
Yeah.
You know, if you watch the instruction video, Cal says if you have storm weather coming, take your pole and
Yes.
put it down.
Yes, absolutely. And when you have enough notice, you can definitely do that. But when you have 3 minutes to batten down the hatches, the last thing of my worries is my antenna.
Hey, you like flying in the sky? What's a little more airborne?
Yeah. That's true. It's true. That is true. Very true. Well,
I
cool.
did have
Yeah.
somebody. I did have somebody message me that they're doing a field day this year with a kite. They're going to do a kite antenna, and I was like, "Hey, that's awesome."
Oh, that'd be
I
cool.
like
That'd
the
be
idea of
interesting.
doing like weird antennas for field day. I think that'd be really fun.
I've always wanted to put one on my drone and put it up there. The problem is the drone battery only lasts about 18 to 20 minutes.
Right.
So,
And
but
shooting
it
a bunch
would,
of RF into a drone seems like a bad idea too.
well, I don't know. You don't know until you try it.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, it's we have hung an antenna with the drone, brought it up over the tree,
Sure,
flew
yeah.
it that way and flew it down. But yeah, I've always thought, of course, I was going to do it with a vertical VHF antenna. Just put a Ned Fong roll up on it and throw it up there as far as your coax would go. And
What kind
That
of
would be
radio would
cool.
you hook up to that Ed Fong?
705 would be great.
No, I was thinking maybe a Baofeng.
A Baofeng.
Boofwang.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Fine.
Boofang.
Boofwang.
Your Fiverr for a Chinese tutor that you had for 5 minutes, Jason, really paid off on that one.
No, that was all YouTube comments, man. That
I
was
can see
all YouTube
Josh's-
comments.
I
Because
can
all
see
the people,
Josh's eyelids curling,
yeah,
man.
I
Like,
know,
"Ah!"
yeah, that was all YouTube comments because of all the people who come into my comments and say, "I speak Mandarin," and you
Of
say it
course,
this way,
yeah.
and there's like 4 different ways that they've said it. All these people who
Right.
speak Mandarin, so
Yeah.
That
I
was
love
I
when-
was-
there's always one guy that comes in and corrects me on whenever I mention like Zygu or something.
yeah,
It's like it's pronounced. I'm like,
Shagu.
I don't care.
it's
Yeah.
pronounced
It doesn't-
Zorro. It's pronounced
What
Zorro.
about me? What
Zorro.
about this?
Xenia?
Gives you the idea that I care.
It's like, do you understand what I'm talking about? I am literally holding it. I think you can draw a correlation to what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
Those
That's why I
pronunciations sound like
I
what you get if you get your speech training on Fiverr.
yeah. Well, I just started calling them fangs, and then as soon as I started calling them fangs, people say, "Hey, how do you say that again?" I said fang. No, the other way. Oh, you mean Baofeng?
Hey,
Yeah,
here's,
that's it.
Here's a little PSA. Hawaii is on the air for POTA right now. 14,333.
Is that
14,333, guys.
Yep,
Tuned in.
14,333.
All right.
Hawaii
Oh, there we
is
go.
on
Okay.
On
All
POTA.
the nerds are going to their icon.
I
room.
did not
I'm
hear
a
that.
turning the beam.
Turning the beam. Ray Novak was in the
Hawaii.
chat earlier.
He was. He texted
Yeah.
me earlier. He's like, "Are you enjoying the happy hour?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am. Thank you very much." I did see him in there too. I was like,
333.
Yeah, he was in the chat. He shows up sometimes when John's not on the stream. I don't know what that's about, but
Just pronounce it Hugo. That's funny.
Hugo, Hugo. That is good. Pronounce it Hugo. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get a refill. So you guys have at it. I'll be right back.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Time to
somebody's in
demonetize the
there.
stream.
slightly off frequency. Somebody's in there. Of course, somebody's in there off frequency.
Yeah.
See, Randy, I gotta say that's one thing about GMRS versus ham is that because it's channels on GMRS. If you go on a channel and there's somebody talking, you go to another channel, or you have a repeater or whatever. But when you're on ham radio, because everybody's particularly HF, because their frequencies are all kind of colliding, you could sometimes hear the person you're trying to talk to, and then there'll just be somebody else randomly that's slightly off frequency, and you'll hear like it's sometimes chaotic that way.
Yes.
Doesn't.
We don't have that problem when we're out on the trail with our
Right.
MRS radios.
But if you had an HF rig in the car with an antenna,
Everyone will laugh
Could
at
have it.
me.
yeah, dude, I got 2 antennas on the back of my car. I'm the coolest kid driving down the street. Are you kidding me?
You know,
People
one of the
stop me all the
funniest
time.
things-
They're like, "What are those antennas on the back of your car?" I'm like, "I'm trying to talk to the mothership. What do you want?"
one of the funniest things I saw
Jefferson?
at Hamvention was all the
Jefferson?
porcupines driving around. You know,
Yeah.
you see pictures of that and you go, okay, so there's one in every state. Well, no, there's more than one in every state because
Oh, yeah.
there were at least 50 of them at Hamvention.
I had somebody show up to my office at work. So I just gotten in, and this person I've never met before showed up, and he's like, "Hey, you're Josh, right?" I was like, "Yeah. Hey, what's going on, man?" He's like, "You do the ham radio videos, right?" And I was like, "Yes." Hi, who are you? And he's like, "Oh, no, I just saw a car in the parking lot with like what I knew was ham radio antennas." And so I kind of walked around looking at different offices until I found you. I was like, "Whoa, okay."
Wow.
I'm like, "All right, well, hey, you found me. How's it going, man?"
Oh, this was at work?
Yeah.
I missed the first part of that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Sheesh. So I walk out just now, and there's freaking lightning and thunder out there, and I'm like, didn't know that was happening because I got my headphones on. So if we abruptly lose the stream, guess what happened?
Sudden link.
Just yeah.
Suddenly, Jason got himself a derecho in Texas.
Yeah.
Wait, are you using Starlink right now?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
on
I was
fiber
like,
right
whoa,
now.
okay.
No.
Now we're really
I'm
going
on-
for things.
I'm on fiber right now, but my neighborhood's terrible about losing power during thunderstorms. So I'm not going to lose internet. I'm going to lose power if I lose anything at all.
Oh, cool.
So
that's good. Priorities. You
Right.
can lose the power. The internet, you can't.
yeah,
lose.
the
That's
internet is a
unacceptable.
necessity. The power's
Right.
okay. I can always battery this sucker up with solar panels and whatnot. So
My internet's so bad it's over the power lines, so I can't even plug in my modem or router, whatever the hell it is, if the power goes out. When I was in Michigan, when I had I have AT&T or I had Comcast. When the power goes out, you can still plug in your router because it was 12 volt, and you'd still have internet.
Oh,
I'm like, I
yeah.
don't care if I don't have power. I can, I got cold
Sure.
beer. I'm good.
you got
You got cold beer.
Oh, the porn
Well,
bots are back. Thanks, Noel.
Oh, nice.
We were without power for 3.5 days, and I'm used to it. I'm from Puerto Rico, right? It's no big deal to go months or weeks without power.
Yeah.
Everyone in my street was freaking the hell out, man. Oh my God, what are we gonna do without power? I'm like, well, I'm just gonna sleep in a hot bed and not have a fan. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carlos, you got a video of that antenna bending?
I do. It's being uploaded to the chat because I couldn't share it because the host won't allow me to share my screen.
Oh, hold on. Well, I can fix that. I was away when you typed that.
Actually, so I'm uploading it to the chat. You can download it, and it'll be easier for you to stream it up.
Okay. It's not on YouTube then?
Not yet. I'm
Okay,
actually gonna.
that's fine.
I'm building a
World
video right now
exclusive.
to put up. Showing. Oh, it failed to upload. So if you want me to share it, I can.
You can share it. You can share it now. Yep.
Let
Let's
me pop it open here real quick.
Yeah.
Was that resolved? It failed to upload?
Yep, failed to upload.
It
Just make
does
sure
that
you tick the little
sometimes.
spot.
It's weird.
Make sure you tick the little box that says share audio too. If
Yeah.
there's any.
Let me.
Yeah, make sure that. Well, I mean,
Let me-
it's probably just wind noise, so the audio may not be important. But yeah, if you can share audio, great.
I gotta find where the heck is VLC in this thing. Because I have way too many windows open. There we go. Share sound.
While he's doing that, did anybody work the VHF contest last weekend?
I was in Vegas having
Nope.
fun with that radio, trying to figure that thing out.
I was
Oh,
wondering
sorry.
if you were on vacation, Josh. I didn't know what you were.
I was there for a wedding, which it was a vacation. But every plan that I made failed spectacularly, and I ended up buying a brand new radio. So that's fun.
That's good. I mean, if you get a new radio out of it, that's a good deal.
And I got to go to Gigaparts in Las Vegas, which I technically didn't have time to do, but it was nice to go out there. So that was. Really
Oh
cool.
yeah, I've never been to that one. I want to go out there one day.
All right, let me hit the play button on this, and
All right, here we go.
so
ahead.
I'm shining a flashlight through my glass door, showing the DX commander. So understand, or the nebula. So understand that there's obvious. I'm relying on the flash of lightning and on my flashlight to show it.
All
All
right.
right. Oh my goodness!
Oh, that
Wow,
looks-
dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, we had about 3 minutes of notice when this and then this rolled. I don't know if you saw that last flex there.
Yeah.
So
This
You
is
know-
very ominous.
How's the weather, Ollie? It's
Yeah.
raining sideways.
Yeah, that's
it
right.
really
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I lost a window in my house,
What is it
and
with these
Wow.
freaking tards?
the limb that broke the window flew at least 150 feet, and it was a limb that weighed at least 30 pounds.
Wow.
It was gnarly, man. So yeah, that was
Did you
30 some
send
odd
that-
seconds.
Did you send that to Callum?
I put it on his Discord, and he saw it. So
He did see it. Okay. All right. Good.
so yeah, it's
That's wild, dude.
it.
At least
If
you
you
had the
saw-
wherewithal to film that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna I knew that the chance of me losing the antenna was high, so I wanted to get video of it, hopefully folding over, and I didn't, right? But I got video of it flexing pretty heavy. When I inspected it, I finally took it down for inspection today. I haven't had time since Tuesday morning when we woke up. We've been cleaning things up and taking care of things that matter. My antenna is the least of my worries, right? Mind you, it took every antenna I had, so I haven't been able to play a radio all week. I know, it's rough.
It is, yeah, that is rough. Yeah.
So when I took it down, I don't know how many sections up it was. I want to say it was maybe 5 sections up. The fiberglass split like a balloon, like a catheter had been taken out without deflating the balloon.
Oh yeah, that's it. We all know that. That's a perfect visual image.
You know that if you ever listen to 80 meters, so yeah, that makes sense.
What I was saying.
Man, there's a clean.
That's for your Discord chat, Carlos. The cartoon diagram that goes with that one.
I just like painting the picture in people's head, man.
Oh gosh,
it's a brutal picture, right?
So I'm waiting for the chat to blow up on that one.
Yeah.
Mark Dewey with the new name that's going to get picked up by the Weather Service, El Reno.
El Reno.
He said El Lightning a minute ago.
We're stepping back from the Spanish names, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to El Reno.
El Reno, yeah.
El Reno. Isn't that Nevada? Isn't that a Nevada? Come on.
Yeah, that's
El Reno. Uvia. Uvia.
Uvia.
It's Uvia. Letter U, letter V, Uvia. That's how you say rain in Espanol. Uvia.
Close enough. I'd understand you.
Yeah. I mean, it's that's a weird conjugation if I remember correctly, but that's one of the irregular.
All Spanish has weird conjugations, man.
Well, some stuff kind of makes sense, but then you start talking about tango hombre, and you're like, how do you have hunger? What does that mean? So
exactly, tango hombre.
Yeah. Instead of saying I am hungry, you're literally saying I have hunger.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, that's strange.
I
possess it. And instead of saying it like when we say, now this is weird in English, and I didn't think about this until I took a Spanish class, but when you say it's raining outside, well, what is it? It's raining.
What is it?
What is it? What is it?
That's it.
What is it?
Yeah.
So Spanish is more like rain is happening outside or something like that. So
está lloviendo afuera.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if someone said está lloviendo adentro, which means it's raining inside. If it's raining inside, you got bigger problems.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But tango hombre, I always thought that was weird, and then que hora es, I always thought that was weird too.
What hour is it?
What hour is it?
Yeah.
What time is it? How do you say what time is it?
Hour.
How do you say what time is it? Que hora es. That means what hour is it? Yeah. What hour?
I always get confused when people.
Or if you say I'm 21 years old, yo tengo 21 años. I have 21 years.
Yep.
Okay.
Like you own it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
Like the gray in my beard doesn't tell you that already, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then like English speakers that literally translate that. Like you just translate each word and you're like, wait, what? You have 20 years of what? Martial arts training? Like what?
Yeah. Racer X07, you misspelled cerveza, but I totally get what you're saying. Uno más cerveza. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing you use. ¿Dónde está el baño? And uno más cerveza, por favor.
Those are the critical type things you need to learn, right?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Where to find the bathroom, give me one more beer and more food, right?
Yeah.
Bonita culo. That's an important one too.
That could get you in trouble if you say it to the wrong guy.
I just thought of that line from Blazing Saddles. Where the white women at?
Just had that same thought, but I didn't want to say it.
That's my channel. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to go with German, not the same as Spanish. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there for everybody in the chat that's talking about
Not even remotely.
The German translations of some words is just absolutely crazy to me.
Yeah.
I spent just enough time in Germany to understand that I can't begin to learn that language.
No.
Well, so butterfly, beautiful word in Spanish. Mariposa.
Mariposa.
In German, Schmetterling.
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 How about ambulance? Ambulanza, right? Or something along those lines. Right?
Ambulancia, yes.
Right. In German, Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen. All right, these are not actual German words, but
yes.
But yeah, no.
Yes,
What I'm about to say.
Oh, okay. I'm like, no, those are literally the words.
So what is what is the German word for constipation? Far from pooping.
Oh Jesus. Okay. There's a T-shirt with that on it.
Yeah.
Listen. I have one like that in Spanish for you, since you're wanting to learn Spanish, Jason.
Okay. I know a little bit of Spanish, just enough to get by, but not obviously. I'm not prolific.
How do you say toilet paper in Spanish?
TP for my bunghole. I don't know.
Quita caquita.
Quita caquita.
Sounds like a drink.
Right. Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah. So, no, I've never heard that. I don't think I've ever heard that word before, but I know the Lake Titicaca though. Lake Titicaca. Where the hell is Lake Titicaca? Nicaragua.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Hang on, who did that one? I want to know who did that.
That was a good one.
That was Mike.
That's a good Hank Hill.
Oh, that was Mike.
Marking off in my tool shed.
Well, that's technically the other guy. The
Mike,
one for
you've been in Texas too long already.
Same guy.
It's
the same.
Different.
No,
the voice.
It's slightly different.
Slightly different.
It is. Yeah.
Breathier on the Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. No, but Mike's quoting the actual Tom Anderson.
Yeah.
You're the two boys that been whacking in my tool shed.
Oh, yeah.
But
But then you can go, damn it, Bobby. It's the same guy.
yeah.
Same thing.
Same guy. Same thing. Boy, I'll tell you what. That boy ain't
Hello?
right.
Spanish tiles.
Spanish tiles.
Are you from? My favorite quote of that entire show is, "Are you from Japan or China?"
Yeah, and he's like, "Neither
Chinese or Japanese?
You Chinese or yeah, Laotian? What ocean? Yeah, yeah." He's like, "So are you Chinese or Japanese?" Oh, Laotian. What ocean? So here's one. Oh no, that's not right.
There you go.
Oh, Wushan.
Sometimes I use narrow FM DMod for APRS and it works. Why does it work? I don't know what the hell that is. Anybody know what that is?
Yeah, I do. Here, let me explain it.
Go for it.
Go.
I don't know what the hell that shit.
No, I didn't think you knew what APRS was.
What? You don't? Your Boofwang doesn't do APRS? They don't have GMRS APRS?
I don't know what the transmission rate of APRS packets are. So the fact that you can do it on narrow FM doesn't really surprise me. It's probably not that big a deal.
No,
it's 1200 baud, right?
Yeah.
Well,
1200, 9600.
Yeah,
it would have to. Yeah, on 2 meters, it would be 1200.
Yeah. So whenever he says, sometimes I use narrow FM DMod for APRS and it works. Are you sure that you're on a? Are you on a Yaesu, and you've got? I mean, the only thing I know about narrow FM and wide FM, like everything is in ham radio is. Have we gone to narrowband? No.
Well, digital modes are narrowband. So
right.
DMR,
so we're,
Fusion.
Yeah, FM is still wideband, right?
FM is still wideband. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Don't know.
What is that, Josh?
It is Return of the King of the Hill of the Rings.
Return of the King of the Hill.
I posted it on the in the internal chat.
I know. I saw that. That's why I'm. Yeah.
It is, and the voices are there. I'm not playing them obviously, but yeah.
King of the Hill is one of the most underrated, greatest shows of all time, man.
Yeah. So
not really a fan.
So when I liked it. I thought it was good. It was not Beavis and Butthead. It was not South Park, but it was. I thought it was good. But when my wife and I started dating, she liked King of the Hill, and I'm like, really? you like that show? She's like, oh yeah. And she loved Office Space, which was Mike Judge also.
Oh,
Office
so
Space
good.
is
One of the greatest movies
Underrated movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Classic.
totally agree.
Classic.
But, you know, that's just not really her sense of humor. I mean, it kind of is sometimes, maybe. But I'm like, so do you like Beavis and Butthead? No, that's stupid. I'm like, you realize it's the same dude, right? So
King of the Hill's
I
coming
don't-
back too.
I heard that. I heard
Yeah.
that.
That's always
Why
my
are
favorite
they?
is when
Why
you-
are they making a Beavis and Butthead sequel though? The movie.
They announced a Beavis and Butthead sequel 2 years after the original movie, and it never came out.
but it's
for whatever
coming out
reason.
now. There's.
I know.
previews.
I don't know why.
Like,
I don't know.
why?
COVID.
They're just
COVID.
gonna chuck one
COVID.
out every
COVID.
decade.
That's
Every
like
decade,
millennials
they're
don't know
gonna
who
chuck
it
one
is.
out.
Beavis and Butthead Does America was like what, early 2000s or something. when
Yeah.
It was
came
like
out?
late
Probably
90s.
late
I think it was
90s.
late. I think it was
Yeah.
late
I mean, it was
90s. Yeah,
freaking hilarious.
It was
back then.
hilarious.
Now it's like
it was hilarious. Oh my god, that movie was awesome.
That's
Yeah.
like
It's like-
Duke Nukem. It's just Duke
Yeah.
Nukem all over again.
Is this a goddamn?
That is the best line ever. That is the best line of that whole movie.
Please save your damn questions until the end of the damn tour. I think that's actually a
that's
vacation.
Vegas vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can I get some damn bait?
That's right.
Every time I'm at work and something happens like from Office Space, I'm like pointing it out to people. I'm like, you know that there's a mocking movie about this process that we shouldn't be doing. The fact that they laugh about it on a movie means we should
Well,
not be using.
we should
something
not
that's
be
like
doing
a
that.
TPS report.
You see,
people.
Josh,
So
it's just we're
you have
putting the
TPS
new
reports.
cover letters on all the TPS reports
Right.
before they go out.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Moment.
Drives me nuts. Idiocracy is another Mike Judge. Very Mike
Idiocracy.
Judge. Oh my
Another
god.
Brilliant.
You know,
Brilliant.
I have never seen Idiocracy.
You
I-
have to see it.
Jason,
Oh, dude,
Jason.
stop the
Yeah.
stream and go do it now.
I
You
know.
have
Sorry,
to
Jason.
stop this stream and go watch it. You have to,
You're-
Jason. Jason,
you're-
you personally will love this movie
I know.
so much.
And I
so
know-
much.
And I know exactly why you're telling me that. I get that. I really do. And I've heard that so many times from people, and I'm like, okay.
All you have to
Jason,
do is go outside. You're living
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
living through
I know.
Idiocracy
I know.
right
I know.
now.
I
It's
know.
no
I know.
big
It's
deal.
become
It's
reality.
scary.
If you follow conservative news lines at all, that's
man.
one of the things they say. I'm
It's
like,
crazy.
okay. I was like, I gotta go watch that movie sometime. I haven't done that. But yeah, that's one of the few ones I've never seen. What are you opening, Josh?
Nothing crazy. A Lagunitas.
Oh, yeah, those are-
Maximus.
yeah, we get-
Maximus.
we can
It's
get
a
those here.
9%.
Ouch.
Nice.
IPA.
Woo.
IPA.
This
I wanna
is
get drunk now.
This-
That
yeah,
says-
exactly.
I'm not drinking the rest of the night, and I got to go
Yeah.
do slides for the rest of the evening. So I figured.
this is Hoth chocolate,
Oh,
as in the-
nice.
Nice.
as in the planet Hoth
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah, we get it.
So
Did anybody watch Obi-Wan by chance?
yes,
Not
all
yet.
of them.
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
so
All of them.
hear me out. I thought snow speeders were hovercraft.
Yeah.
So why were they like flying off into the horizon? That doesn't make any sense. I've never seen a snow speeder do that.
those? Didn't
Because
look like
they're not
those.
real?
Those look like snow speeders, but I think they were
Fight.
kind of different. I don't know.
Well, the fact that they put 3 people in the back seat, which is just a jump seat with one person
Yeah,
on Empire.
yeah,
So okay, I'm
yeah.
getting super nerdy.
So I just
Sorry.
I think that I like the Obi-Wan series. I really do. I like it, but I think it's it's like either a 6-part or an 8-part limited miniseries is all it is, and it's moving awfully slow.
Well, they
For-
have to. They
for-
got to pad it out because the story is like narrow, thin, and complexity and depth. So they got to drag all
No,
that
see,
crap out.
no, they don't. No. They've got 20 years of history between episodes 3 and 4 that they could put in there anywhere, and they could drag it out for a whole freaking year if they
Well,
wanted to.
the whole
So-
Inquisition
Those
saga
snow
is amazing,
speeders.
but instead they got to make it woke. The Inquisitor was taken
Well.
out in like the 2nd episode.
Okay,
I mean,
we'll say
yes,
about
that
the
whole
snow
storyline
speeders
is
real
very
quick.
depth.
Snow
Yeah.
speeders were in Battlefront, the game, and that is canon. So
Well,
just
so
saying.
have you seen the latest episode, Josh?
I saw the one where they
2
tried,
days
where
ago?
they smuggled Leia out under a trench coat, and I was like, "What are we watching?
No,
this is
no,
crazy."
no. There's been one since then. So you say about the Inquisitor. That's why I say you haven't seen the latest episode. So
Oh, okay. So then I'll go
Yeah,
watch that.
yeah,
The kids
yeah.
have been bugging me to watch it.
it's
so
a
I'm
little
gonna watch it.
bit. It's a little bit woke, but it's like whatever. I don't care. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me really. I think it's a good storyline. Okay. Back up, regroup. Hold on. Here's the true story. Okay, Disney completely. Disney completely raped Star Wars, completely destroyed the Skywalker storyline.
Well, Lucas did it. They got the leftovers. Disney got the leftovers. Already.
Right. Well, no, they paid $4 billion.
Well, they paid for the leftovers
for the Star Wars franchise, and then they change it.
Yeah.
And they had 40 years of history written in expanded universe books when they bought this, and they're like, oh no, we don't care about that.
Right.
It's like the biggest franchise in movie history, and they go and change it. Okay, dumbasses. They are dumbasses. Okay, so having said that, everything they've done outside of the Skywalker storyline, I think it's been pretty darn good. Rogue One was good.
Fantastic.
Mandalorian is freaking awesome.
I didn't like Boba Fett. Boba Fett, but Mandalorian was good.
Boba Fett, I liked Boba Fett, but Boba Fett was almost like Mandalorian 1.5.
Yeah.
Because the last half of it was all about Mandalorian. So, but I liked Boba Fett. I liked the Boba Fett storyline. I think Obi-Wan has been good. I was like, dude, if you're going to do a limited release, you guys need to get moving. Come on, let's go. So I don't know.
I heard that Qui-Gon's going to be in it.
He has to be in it, and here's why. At the very first episode, when they're going through his monologue,
he's got to get his groove back.
Well, that, and also he's talking about. That's one of the things in the little prequel, the little 5-minute prequel they did the first episode. That's one of the things is Yoda saying, "Communicate with him, I will teach you." You know, and he's calling for his master at the very first episode. I'm like, why would you freaking put that in there if Qui-Gon's not going to be in here at some point? Exactly. It's foreshadowing.
I did not know you were so deep on the Star Wars lore. Amazing.
I can do Star Wars and Star Trek both. Yeah.
Yeah, except Paramount Plus is
now Star Trek. I don't want to talk about that because they are beating that dead.
Well,
horse
let me just put it this way. I have not watched the second season of Picard.
That was actually
Picard
pretty
is
good.
better than the Disney rape of Star Wars.
It was all trash.
Really wanted to like Picard, and the first season was. Okay.
Whatever chances we had to get Randy in the ham radio, we just lost it.
Probably.
You know,
have you guys watched any real television? Have you watched Barry?
No. Barry?
Barry on HBO.
Barry's a good show. That's a good show.
Never heard of it.
That just show's fucking
I don't have HBO.
hilarious. That show is really good.
I actually don't watch a lot of television.
I like this guy.
But I did watch, what was it, No One. That No One movie's really good.
That's fantastic.
I still haven't
No
seen
One or
that.
Nobody, sorry.
Yeah, it was weird.
Who's in that?
The guy from Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, Nobody. That looked good. I never saw
that.
The rumor is that that's in the John Wick universe, so that there could actually be a
really.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, where is that streaming right now? Is that on Hulu?
I don't know.
You John Wick.
Randy, you didn't like it?
I need to watch that.
You didn't like Nobody?
I watched it. I watched the whole thing. It kept my interest, so that's better than half the movies I watched. It was just a weak story. I mean, it was fun.
Oh,
it was entertaining. It was a weak story, but entertaining.
Yeah.
If
you're watching Dog?
Yes, I saw Dog.
Dog was freaking awesome.
It was okay. It was sad. It was sad.
Have you seen?
I mean, it picks up at the end.
It does. It does. You're right.
Have you seen Pig?
I have not. That sounds good too.
Go watch Pig.
Nicolas
Cage, main character.
Am I gonna like her? Or am I gonna shoot my TV set?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not a hard recommend like I would
Pig?
with Mandy.
Hang on,
I thought you were.
Mandy sucked.
Mandy's the best movie you can go watch.
I have a question for Randy.
Is that a Barry Manilow thing or
no? It's
no.
They won't shut up.
It's horrible.
It's one of the best Nicolas Cage movies ever done.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
You have a TV set?
One of the best Nicolas Cage movies is not setting a very high bar. Is it better than Leaving Las Vegas?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, to me it is.
Con Air was better.
No way.
Air was better.
No way.
Con Air was pretty good. I thought Con Air was good.
I love Con Air.
A little bit unbelievable, but you know.
The Rock is top tier. Nick Cage.
The Rock is top. Yeah.
You guys
Face
watching
Off.
The Boys on Prime? The Boys?
I've been watching The Boys.
The Boys.
Not watching The Boys.
What about
no, I haven't seen that.
Shoresy? If you guys watch Letterkenny?
I haven't watched that yet. I need
It's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah,
What is it?
Shoresy's hilarious.
Shoresy.
What is that?
Spin off of Letterkenny.
Oh no!
You know,
Where is it?
Yes.
Is it on Jersey?
You remember?
Shore? Like where is it?
No. You remember the
the
hockey player that just always
yeah.
talked about the guy's moms? So yeah, they made a spin-off with just him. And it's the same guy who plays Wayne, and it's just basically a hockey show, and it's hilarious.
What is that
awesome.
on?
It's on Hulu.
It's on. Okay.
It's on Canadian Hulu.
Now the
No,
new
it's on
Orville,
US Hulu.
Orville
US
season
Hulu.
3 came out.
I need to watch that too.
I've heard Orville was good, but I haven't watched it.
Orville's fantastic. Orville
I
is
like Randy. Yes, yes.
Orville's
Yes.
what Star Trek should have
100%.
been way back when.
Nah.
Yeah.
But this
Orville.
season, did
you ever see that old movie with Tim Allen called Galaxy Quest? That's
Galaxy
what Orville
Quest.
looks
That's a
like.
good movie.
Galaxy
Yeah.
Quest was great.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest was great, but Orville looks like a TV version of that. That's what it looked when Orville came out. I was like, that's Galaxy Quest. They've already done that. So
Well, the first 2 seasons have a lot of comedic value to it, but then this year with a new season, or the final season, I guess it is, they call it New Horizons, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They've taken a lot of the fun out of it, and it's gotten a little more serious.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure
And now it's boring.
what their angle is, but it's kind of like watching Star Trek again.
So,
It's just,
so the rumor is what's the main guy from
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. The rumor was
Seth
that
MacFarlane, yeah.
he got people to greenlight the show by making it a comedy, just so that he could make the Star Trek he wanted. So he gave
I
them 2
believe that.
seasons of
All
comedy,
right,
and then
all
is
right.
now making the Star Trek he wants to see.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Star
Doing it
Trek
this
is
year.
trash. I don't care what anybody says right now. Star Trek is garbage right
Ooh, them are fighting.
Garbage.
Words.
Garbage. I hate it. Everybody's out there shooting
Uh,
guns and
which-
jumping
which-
and flipping
which
and
one?
slashing.
Which
all
one?
of it. All of it's trash.
all right,
They're all
Discovery sucks, but there's a couple good ones out there.
Picard's trash.
I don't think Picard is.
No,
I don't think
Picard's
Picard
good.
is trash. No,
It's
Discovery. I
Deep
watched the
Space
first
Nine.
half. I watched the first half
Deep
of the
Space Nine
first
is the
season of
best
Discovery,
series
and
of Star Trek ever.
I was like, I just can't get into this with Discovery.
It
Picard,
takes a little bit.
The first season of Picard was good. I won't call it great. It was not great. It was not worthy of a sequel to Next Generation. No, Deep Space
Deep
Nine
Space
was
Nine.
not. Deep Space Nine was not the best. Next Generation was the best.
No,
Deep Space
Dominion
Nine was
War
a
on-
second closest. Second
Dominion War
War.
is the best thing that's
Oh.
ever been put on television.
Dominion. The best part of Dominion
Star
War
Trek.
was the books. The books were way.
Oh,
the books,
we got
Dominion War-
we got the books were better guy coming out right now.
Yeah.
Here we go,
the
everybody.
books
Here
of
we
Dominion
go.
War were way better than the
Hold
than
on,
the
Jason,
TV
do
show,
this
so.
before you say that. Push up on the invisible glasses bridge before you say that. The books were better.
The books were better. I'm telling you right now, the books were better. But I mean, they had the relaunch. The relaunch Deep
Yeah.
Space Nine books were good too. So
Hey, Josh.
Yeah. 100%. There you go.
There you go.
But you're already like DS9, so you're good. You're already in.
I like
love DS9.
I like DS9. I think it's the second best Star Trek show ever.
I'm fine with
DS9.
that.
I
I'm
just
fine
I
with
just I just think TNG is a little bit better.
I'm
So-
okay with that. I'm okay with that opinion.
Well, this
Firefly was done better. It was called The Mandalorian.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Whenever someone says anything about Firefly, which I loved, by the way, I absolutely love
Yeah.
Firefly. But
Yeah.
then Ryan said I'm a Firefly guy. And I have to make that total
Yeah.
trash comment just to be a jerk. I'm sorry.
Stargate's coming back too.
I heard
That-
Firefly was coming back.
Yeah, they're
That
redoing
would be worth
Firefly.
watching.
I heard. I don't. Is it a redo
How
or is it
old
another
is Nathan
season?
Fillion now?
I
That
don't
guy's
know.
super old.
Not as old as Picard.
Well, that's
Not-
that's true. You're right, Randy. You're right.
It's almost as old as this freaking bot guy.
Yeah.
No, they're supposed to be bringing it back, but the guy who originally directed Firefly, he won't be in it because he got in some kind of
Real job.
no, he got in some trouble by doing.
Real job.
He, I guess, he harassed a couple female artists,
Oh,
and actors,
gosh.
and something like that, and got him busted. So he's off the show. But they're
Just
supposed
give it
to
to
be
Joss
doing that.
Whedon. Let him run
Yeah,
it. Who
that's
cares?
Right. Well, no, that guy sucks.
But I say give Picard season 2 a check because it brings
I will
back some
pr- I will-
characters
Okay.
and it redefines part of the Star Trek universe that goes
Okay.
completely crazy.
All right.
I like I
sound
said,
like-
I liked the first season of Picard, but I was disappointed because it was not as good as it could have been.
We'll put it back.
I just okay. So the second season, every time I see it pop up on Amazon, I'm like, I should probably watch that. I don't feel like it right now, but I'm not excited about it. But I'll probably go watch it.
There's
You'll,
too
you'll,
much.
you'll enjoy it if you like
There's-
some of the characters from Next Gen. You'll really enjoy that.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I'm a staunch Next Generation TV show. I don't like the movies. I like Deep
Oh, I
Space Nine.
love the
I like.
movies.
There's too much
Love the
action in
movies.
all of Star Trek movies. Everything's got to be action and flipping and
Well, you
like
know that
unlimited automatic fire of pulse rifles. Like it's got to be this high action because it's a movie, and they're taking
Right.
that high action and making a show out of it. To
Have you noticed they
me,
also
that's not
destroyed-
Star Trek. Like original series.
Well, you know the original
Next Generation was not like that. For me,
Star
I don't
Trek.
like it.
Star Trek: The Cage, the very first episode of Star Trek with Christopher Pike as a captain of the Enterprise.
That's awesome.
They said they described it as too cerebral. They said it's too much, it's too high level, and not enough action. It's too intelligent for. Now this was in the '60s.
Welcome,
okay?
yeah.
So this is when the
welcome to
hippies.
today, where we're making everything super.
Everything's getting
Okay,
dumber.
that's a fair argument.
Now we're
But
back to Idiocracy.
but Star Trek's been going on for 60 years, so
You guys
know
ready
they
for
said that
Fast and the
60
Furious
years
13?
ago.
Let's go.
Yeah, just about.
Brokeback
Right.
Mountain. Thought in the chat.
All right, there's the right answer, Ryan. You've totally redeemed yourself with Cowboy Bebop, the best anime of all time. Thank you
Oh,
very
yes.
much, sir.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
100.
I don't watch anime, so I don't know.
Cowboy Bebop's worth a watch, though.
Cowboy
I
He
will
Bebop
watches
is
say.
Star
like
Trek and Star Wars and all those other things, but he draws the line at anime.
I it's not that I don't. It's not that I won't watch anime. I just never got into it. I was just like, it's
Jason. Hear me
not-
out. Did you like The Expanse?
I never saw it.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
you gotta
Oh,
see
Jesus.
that.
Somebody kick this guy out.
Oh.
It's my channel. I can kick you out.
Jason, you're gonna have to remove yourself
Is
from your
that
own channel, please.
is that one, Josh? Is that one that you keep telling me to watch like every other happy hour? Okay.
Yes,
I
The
haven't
Expanse.
watched it either.
Cowboy Bebop
Uh-huh.
is the anime version of The Expanse, but they're
Oh,
bounty
okay.
hunters. It's so
Okay.
Oh my
practical
God.
and real life space travel. By the way, the books are amazing. The Expanse is like. But
There
hear
you
me
go,
out, hear me
saying
out.
about books again. We can't
So-
talk about books.
So
apparently.
Jason, did you
No,
like The
books are
Martian?
really good. The books
Jason,
are
Yes,
did you like The
really
Martian?
good.
Yeah.
So The Expanse is like the same level
Yes.
of science as The Martian applied to sci-fi setting.
So
It's
The Martian,
really good.
The Martian was a book written by the same guy who wrote
Yeah, that.
No. Well, it wasn't Dune. It was
It's not Dune.
androids do androids dream of electric sheep? You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Blade Runner. Same guy who wrote Blade Runner wrote The Martian, I think.
No.
Wasn't it
No.
David
No,
Philip-
Andy Weir
Philip
wrote-
K. Dick?
No,
No?
The Martian's
Weird.
is a new book. It's,
Yeah.
The
it's
Martian.
No,
That's
it's
why
not a
you
new
know.
book.
That's
You're
why
talking
you
about the
should-
No,
Matt
it
Damon
is.
movie?
Yes.
Martian? That's an older
Yes.
book. That's an older book.
Negative.
Matt
No.
Damon.
That's
You
by
are
Andy
wrong,
Weir.
Jason.
No, I don't think
That is
so.
by Andy Weir. You have it right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mike.
Wait, Andy
I
Weir.
watched him talk at work.
What's his name?
He came and did a talk.
Andy Weir.
Andy Weir.
Yeah.
Andy Weir. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
And,
Jason,
and
you
when
like
was
The
that? When was that book written?
2012, I think.
Oh, I thought it was like 2006.
Oh, I thought it was like the
Maybe you're
80s
right.
or something.
No,
Okay.
it's recent because he's talking about like Martian rovers that actually are on Mars. Like that's the basis
Yeah.
of it, right? I mean,
well,
you're talking
that
about
doesn't
known...
that
no,
doesn't
like
mean
he uses
anything.
the
I mean,
same
like,
names. He's using the
Oh.
same names in the
Like
book.
it would have had existed already. Yeah.
That would have been a crazy coincidence. That would be
Yeah.
prophecy at that point.
Wow.
Seriously, though, The Expanse, you should definitely watch
Oh,
it. Anyway,
yeah.
Cowboy Bebop is the anime version of that with Kung Fu.
Cowboy
Yeah.
Bebop was
With
pretty
Kung Fu.
cool. I don't
And
think I
great
finished
music.
it, but I
Probably
watched
the
it. I
best
watched it.
soundtrack of any TV show I've ever watched. Too.
100%.
The
The
Martian
soundtrack
was
is
published.
amazing. Soundtrack you could just listen to by itself and be amazed.
The Martian was published
Kano.
in 2014.
2014. I thought
That's
thought it was
really
older than that.
recent.
Yeah.
So.
that was a fantastic movie, by the way. That's the
Now-
kind of movie
now,
that I really
If
like.
you like reading books and reading sci-fi books, Red Rising is a trilogy that is actually it's a 6-book series, but the last 3 books suck. So
I was
just read
gonna-
the first 3 books.
I was going to make a comment about. You said if I liked reading books, I was going to make a comment about burning books, but no. It's seriously, I love to read. I am a slow reader, so I don't get to read that much, but I do love to read. I've read
Today, Junior.
I've read the original Godfather. I've read The Hobbit, and several others kind of in that genre. But
Gotta read The
or
Dark
in
Tower. That's where it's at.
The
I
Dark
read
Tower
the
is
first. I read the
amazing.
first. I read the first Dark Tower. Read the
The
first
Dark
read all
Tower is
6 of them?
amazing.
No, I didn't read all 6 of
Oh
them.
my god!
I thought it moved kind of slow. It was good. It was good. I liked it, but I
That's
thought it moved kind of
fantastic.
slow.
I've been listening to a
So-
bunch of 40K books. I don't know if you're into the 40K
Oh my
universe.
god, I am. Don't get me started. Oh my god.
40K? What is that?
I'm on
Okay,
like book
what is that?
16 of the Horus Heresy right now.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
so
even
far
start
into
me.
that.
Don't even
So
start me on
what?
that.
So explain what that is. I don't know what that is.
Warhammer 40K.
Oh, Warhammer. Yeah. Okay.
40K.
So, okay.
Not like the knights and elves.
Not
and
the
shit.
fantasy
Like,
stuff.
this is like the grim dark future where like humanity's super fucked up and run by like a god emperor.
Isn't that Idiocracy?
Yeah, but like in
Yeah.
space.
It's
but
pretty
in
much
space.
Idiocracy in space versus like orcs and robot aliens that look like Terminators and stuff.
And
So-
the insect bugs from Starship Troopers.
Starship
Didn't they
Troopers.
just release a version of Warhammer on VR?
Oh, did they?
I just saw something. Yeah, there's it's like a VR version of Warhammer you can download
I
now.
don't think it's 40K. But yeah, I'm not into like the other side of Warhammer. It's like the fantasy with the
I used to play the
elves and-
tabletop 40K game.
Oh,
So are
I-
these
I
books?
still
Are
do.
these books you're talking about actual books? They're not
Oh, yeah.
graphic novels.
Yeah,
they're
so
books.
they're
Okay.
tied into the lore of like the tabletop universe, but the lore is so far expansive. Like
Okay.
It's super
and
deep.
everything that's supposed to take place in it is supposed to be kind of like our universe, but 40,000 years from now. And it's just
okay.
like, yeah, it's a
Okay.
grim, dark future. Like there's a lot of
Okay.
Lovecraftian horror involved. And
We lost about 50 people on the live stream when we started talking about this crap. But
yeah, it's,
Makes sense. Sorry
people
about
that
I want to
matter.
hear
No,
more
I-
about the boys in Barry.
I just, I read when I was back into World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft for 3 or 4 years, and I read several of those books, and I thought those were good.
you would love 40K then, even if you don't like the tabletop, just the lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Arthas book about the Lich King, Arthas the Lich King. That was a good
Yeah.
book, I thought. For that genre of lore, I liked it, but I don't know.
I haven't read.
So,
I'm gonna sign off.
okay, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna shut it down.
So,
Do
I
what?
have to go chainsaw in the morning. So
Oh,
Nice.
I'm gonna go to an overlanding show in the morning. Not a show, but a meetup. Overlanding
There you go.
meetup. So
7-3, everybody. I'm out of here.
later, Carlos. Thanks for
69.
joining.
69.
Bye.
That's how we do it on GMRS.
That's one of those GMRS repeaters that is 69 miles from you, right?
No. That's when we say goodbye, we don't say 73s, we say 69 because GMRS
a lot
is
cooler.
more fun.
Sex.
A lot cooler.
Be a lot cooler
Okay.
if you did, man.
Be a lot cooler if you did. Man, these porn bots, man, what is up with these guys?
And they're not even leaving links. I keep checking.
Yeah,
No, they're
that's-
not. They're
that's
just
in
being.
there.
They're,
It's
It's
a
a
link.
troll. It's a troll, I think.
yeah,
It's in their
it is.
name.
It's got to be.
The
gotta be.
.xyz. That's
Why
like
don't you
Yeah.
ban them?
Oh,
I-
no, we didn't think about that. Thank you so much. We'll
Yeah.
do that. We'll do that from here on out.
Every time I ban one, they create another account and come back in
Yeah.
with the same name, but it's a different account number. So
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're just copying new accounts.
right.
It's persistent.
It's bad. So, all right, guys, we're gonna shut this down. Thank you for joining the happy hour this weekend. I love doing this. This is a fun time. We are gonna do it again on Sunday, July 3rd. So please make plans to join us. Those of you who do not have to work on July 4th, please feel free to come back on into the chat or into the Zoom if you've been on before, and I'll send out an email and announcements and all that kind of good stuff before that. The weekend before that, the Sunday before that, is the last Sunday in June. That's the Sunday of Field Day weekend. We'll be giving away some antenna analyzers that night. 3 rig experts from, actually, they're coming from Rig Expert themselves, but they're coming through Gigaparts. And then 2 nano VNAs from RNL. So we'll be giving away 5 antenna analyzers that night.
Oh, which
And,
ones? Which analyzers are you going to
I'm sorry. The Rig Experts are an AA1500. So it covers pretty much everything in ham radio.
That's
Pretty good one.
Those are really expensive.
Yeah, and yeah, they made me a deal on. I did have to pay for them, but they made me a deal on them. So it was a amicable deal. I thought okay, I'll pay that price.
Well, there you go, guys. Jason
And
is
then,
literally paying out of pocket for these giveaways. So the least you can do is give him a
All
sub
of the
and-
all of the giveaways so far, I have paid at least something for.
Nice.
At
Yeah,
least
very good.
something for.
Yeah.
I don't get there's been a couple of things that have been given to me that I've given away. But the monthly giveaways, I'm buying at least one thing that's in the mix there. RNL has been very good about donating stuff. Gigaparts has been pretty good too. So yeah, that's the thing. I think next month we might give away a bunch of GMRS radios because I got a bunch laying around here. I might just give all my GMRS
You don't even want them,
away.
right?
So yeah.
You're gonna throw them away.
Well, I don't
many
need.
are behind you.
I don't need 27 of them. Okay, I need 2 or 3 is fine. I don't need 27.
I donate almost all of mine or give them away to people in my club.
Yeah,
Except for
so we
those.
might do that next month.
What
I
about
don't know.
what about the 50 behind you? Those are just
except for
waiting
those.
for people to pick them up.
Yeah.
Randy.
Randy's, yeah.
Randy has the most equipped off-roading group of all.
Right,
off-roading
right,
groups.
yeah.
I give them all. They've all got mobiles and nice HD.
Yeah, you just hand him a radio and say, "Here, take this radio, Uncle John, and use my call sign."
I would never do that, Jason.
Of course not. We don't do that at my hunting lease either. Never.
They just
We would
don't
never
bother using call signs. We don't have to share call signs. They just don't care.
Most people on GMRS don't. At least not my experience has been anyway. So, no, it's fun. It's fun to be out there. Anyway, so we'll be giving away antenna analyzers last Sunday of this month. hr2.li/free rig expert is that URL. I put it in the chat earlier. I'll put it in the description after the video ends. So let's go around the room real quick and just everyone give like a 1 to 2 minute something about what's happening on your channel, what you're going to do with Field Day, if you haven't talked about that yet. So we'll start with Scott.
Oh, well, I was
You're at the top of the window, man.
Surprise.
Hey, get out there and enjoy Field Day, guys. I'm going to go out with my club this year. Going to be teaching.
What's y'all's call sign out there? Do you remember?
Oh, God. I don't.
Okay.
Anthony's in the chat. Put it up there, Anthony. If
Yeah.
I think it's KK5W or something like that.
That sounds right. It's something similar to
That's
that.
a nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice little CW load too. That's not a big deal. That's a good call sign. Good
We're going to
call.
operate all bands, all modes. We got 10 radios out there.
Hell yeah.
Should be a good turnout. We got 4 clubs in the area coming out. Katie's coming out, and a couple other clubs around the area. So we have a 4 club collection of people out there.
10 radios, 1 tiny wire for an antenna. So let's go.
Anthony says KK5W. That's it.
Okay.
KK5. That sounded right. Okay, good. So we will be KN5TR. So you guys look for us. You can operate. You can. Yeah, we like that one. You can activate North Texas. We'll activate South Texas. So there we go.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Randy, what do you got coming up new on your channel in the next couple weeks?
More edutainment videos, as usual. Making fun of some people.
Experts.
Some people.
Experts.
Experts.
Right. Not ham radio operators.
That's right.
Some people. Radio Karens. That's my new word. Radio Karens.
I love that. I love
Radio.
that.
That's a T-shirt. That's a T-shirt. I'm gonna Radio Karens.
Yeah. Too many of the sad hams think that I'm talking about all hams, and it's just it's out of control. It's the hate mail.
Those are the sad ones that think.
Right. It's the ones that don't understand it are who I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. They get really angry. It's so funny.
I feed off of that.
Very entertaining. Just
Let me
the same thing.
Suffice it to say that everyone here battles against the same thing.
I know. Yeah,
So,
and you said
even
it.
though we're hams,
Jason, you did a video in response to a very good video that I did. It is the Keyboard Warriors, and they're in every hobby.
Right.
Yes.
That my channel isn't about all those other hobbies. My channel is about GMRS. So
right.
that's who I make fun of. And it is such a great source of entertainment and material for me, just to make fun of them.
Good.
So the same, more of that. I'll probably be doing another giveaway of a, well, I'm not allowed to say it, but it rhymes with Schmidlin radio. And this activation, it sounded all, not activation, Field Day. You guys
Field Day.
It just sounds so exciting. I guess maybe I'll start a GMRS version of Field Day.
So you might actually like the concept of it. The whole idea behind it is emergency communications. So the idea is that we're supposed to go out into the field, it's in the name, and power our radios off of non-commercial means. solar panels, if we want to drag a generator out there, whatever, and run for the whole weekend. That's the goal. Like, that's the big goal that we all try and achieve.
It's preparation. It's preparation for an actual emergency.
Okay,
Right.
that actually sounds practical. And so, Josh, maybe you and I should make a video together of.
Meet me down at Huntington Beach. I'll send you an email. We'll talk.
Screw that. No, up in the mountains of
yeah.
trails of Big Bear.
Maybe I'll
there
be
you
able
go.
to do that. I may be able to do that. That might not be fun. That might work. Okay, I have to go down to HB though, so I'll be emailing you and see what your schedule's
We got
like.
it. We'll do something.
We got like
That's
a
it
couple
for
of
me.
days to sort this out.
Yeah. My passport expires in November, so I'm gonna have to renew that before I come back to California.
Yeah, I was.
But,
I wanted to make a California joke, but you were already building to it. Damn. I thought you were going to be talking about Costa Rica. I thought I was going to get in there for California.
No. I'd rather go to Costa Rica, honestly, but
Here we go.
No. Well, sometimes that's true, depending on what I'm trying to do.
Hey, just remember your story of driving up the coast and seeing all of those amazing gun shops.
I know it. Yes, I know.
Remember,
yeah, that was a fantastic. That was a fantastic time.
You think California is all bad? It's not true. It's just
It's not. Yeah, it's not all bad. In fact, honestly, it's probably besides Hawaii, it's probably the most beautiful state in the union.
Thank you.
Honestly,
I agree.
I don't know why everyone there has lost their freaking mind, but it's all right. Whatever it is.
Gas is only $7.20 a gallon here.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
It's still
Getting
under
there
$5
here.
here, but it's still under $5. It's like $4.60 or $4.80 here, but it's getting up there quick though. Sheesh.
$7.20 in Big Bear last weekend.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. That's because they don't want you to leave, so you can keep paying property
that's
taxes.
working hard for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
There
it
was
is.
one
So-
city in California that broke the record at $9.60 a gallon this week.
that's
That's
insane.
UK prices. That's
That's
insane.
mostly taxes.
Right.
Mostly taxes
It's
to
mostly
pay for all the
taxes, yeah.
homeless people.
Well, Randy, thank you for joining tonight. I will add you to the list for our monthly gathering. We do
Randy's
this every
been
month,
added.
and
He's like, please don't.
you can.
I don't want to talk about Star Trek. Or
This
Star
is
Wars
basic.
anymore.
This is basically what we talk about. Although a lot of the times when Frank's here, it's usually more smoking barbecue centric than it was tonight. So we usually don't talk about Star Wars this
we usually
much,
don't
but-
get into that much. It's
Yeah.
a little bit special.
Mhm.
A little
Yeah.
special. A little.
But if you're just a total nerd, then
We
And
saved that
sometimes-
for Josh's after chat.
sometimes
Yeah.
we nerd out
That's
on
where
like
we go
4x4 and off road stuff. So we've done that before as well. So
We should have talked
yeah,
about that,
okay.
actually.
Yeah, let me know
We
when that
should have
happens.
talked about
I'll
that.
be there.
yeah, we'll
you
come
could
in.
bring up a topic too, Randy.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can. Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
I
come
tried
in.
to, but I couldn't get a
Come in.
word in edgewise
You
between
got that
Picard and
beautiful
Next
mic. Are you
Generation.
kidding
I know,
me?
yeah.
Nah.
You can't compete with Star Trek, man. All right. Thanks for being here, Randy. Yeah, I will add you from now on, and you feel free to come back whenever you want to.
All right,
Thanks
awesome.
for being
Yeah,
here.
I'd like to. It's fun.
Good.
When I was
Pat, what's happening on your channel next week, man?
Like I said, ham radio campfire Sunday.
That's this Sunday.
It's every Sunday. Yeah,
Oh, it's every Sunday.
just
Okay.
about. Yeah, just about.
Okay.
We've been on a little bit of hiatus because, like I said, Mike and the Azores have been
Mhm.
a little busy. So
Yeah, I thought you said you were on a kind of like a sabbatical, but okay. So okay, well I
Yeah.
got to add that to my Sunday lineup because sometimes Frank will stream on a Sunday, and Frank and Charlie kind of rotate, and then I go at 7, and then Rhea usually goes about 8:30. So
yeah,
so I
we're
have to add
before
that.
all of that too. So
Okay, good. Good.
And like I said, next weekend I will, not this coming up, but the next weekend field day, I'll be operating with Whiskey 3 Mike, Montgomery Amateur Radio Club here
Mhm.
in Maryland. I think they're going to be live streaming it kind of on Zoom
Okay.
so that they can talk to people. So I think that's open to everybody too. So if you ever want to see if I'm there, maybe I could talk to you there.
Mm.
Maybe I'll try a little bit of live streaming on TikTok or whatever. But yeah, other than that,
Good. I will be recording several vertical. I'm not going to live stream, but I'm going to record several vertical videos next week for TikTok and Instagram. Let me. Do you guys post to Instagram Reels? So I posted a freaking video of my the solar setup I did at the lake last weekend on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, about 8 a.m., something like that. I posted this 50-second video to Instagram Reels and to TikTok. An hour later, I think there's a fluke in this, honestly. This seemed very
It's solar,
strange.
though. Solar's very popular.
I know, but an hour later, my TikTok video had 2 or 3, maybe 400 views, something like that. My Instagram Reels video, 12,000 views in like an hour. And I'm like, I got to get up at 8 a.m. every Sunday morning from now on for the rest of my life.
I hate Reels versus TikTok. I actually really like TikTok. I think TikTok's actually a pretty good way to convey some ham radio information to people.
I like both of them. They're kind of different. They're the same thing, but they're really not.
The algorithm sucks on Instagram. TikTok is way better.
You know, you say that, and I would pretty much agree with that. But when I put the same exact freaking video on Instagram Reels, it just goes a lot quicker than TikTok does. And I have about 42 to 4,300 subs on both platforms. So that's not what it is. And for whatever reason, when I put a reel on Instagram, it just explodes. And I don't know, man. It's strange. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so subscribe to Ham Radio 2, the number 2, DOT0 on everything. And you guys go out there and feel free to share you guys stuff too. So, Pat, I'll be watching for your field day videos on TikTok though.
Yeah, definitely. I'll look out for everyone else too, and yeah, it'll be fun. I'm happy to get back into it. So.
Good deal. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Josh, what are you talking about tomorrow night again?
How to get started in ham radio, literally just the base level. So everybody in the chat, keep me honest. That's what we're doing it when we go live. That's what we expect. I am going straight back into no dumb questions in ham radio, so we'll be making videos on that again. I am literally buried under people who have emailed me, so thank you all for the email, and I apologize that you probably sent those like a month or more ago, but we'll get to all of them. I am Ham Radio Crash Course on all the social medias, and I found out recently that my little tiny sampler that I had a bunch of people screaming at each other on 80 meters, and I have a new synthesizer, which I have imported all those sound clips into, and so I have new old dude OMs screaming at each other on the radio that I will be making a new track on. So look for a new audio synthesizer track of people yelling on ham radio. So look forward to that.
That's great. It's going to be fun to listen to. Cool, man. Thanks for being here tonight. Mike, what do you got, man?
Same stuff as I did at the beginning of the stream, but I'm 4 beers in now. So
there's different watchers watching now as well.
Yeah, there probably are. So next week I got 3 videos coming out, Mailbag Monday, and then I did a video on my soldering station, and I have no idea what's coming up.
When are you driving up for field day?
As soon as I can.
Okay. I am leaving.
So excited.
Good. I am too. I am leaving here first thing Thursday morning.
Then I will leave here first thing Thursday morning as well.
Good. Okay.
So maybe by 11 I'll be there, I would guess. If I leave here at like 6.
Perfect. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm going up there Thursday morning. I'm going to take a bunch of solar crap. I'm going to take my Starlink system and, of course, all my radio stuff and my hex beam and all that.
Yeah.
So
I'm really looking forward to this. Like winter field day, I was screwing around with antennas like the first 2 days.
Yeah,
you were there.
Yeah, retuning stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm done with all that. Like I just want to get there and get away from civilization and just chill.
Yes.
Even though it's going to be 100.
It's going to, we're not going to be burning a campfire, so we're going to be able to.
We're probably still going to have a fire. If I'm going to be there, we're going to be burning something. So.
We'll have a burning barrel, but we're not going to build a campfire in the fire pit because we're going to have stuff all around it.
Yeah, it'll probably be hot as Hades, but no, I'm so excited. I got this new Chameleon tactical dipole. I played with it 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? I forget. Just a cool antenna, so I'm looking forward to playing with that. And
I will let you set that up and maybe
cooler,
talk to you about it.
That cooler right
I saw
there.
that.
Banggood just sent me that.
Awesome.
They did. Yeah. This thing is actually really cool.
Yeah.
It runs on Freon.
It's a 12-volt cooler.
It makes everything cold.
It's a 12-volt cooler.
It runs on a Bioenno is what it runs on.
So that's Big Geek
that's
there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is another battery box that I just made today to power that because I had 2 Miyati 16 amp hours that I used to have in Big Geek. So I'm like, well, shoot, let me just make it. And I got the I got the Power Mini 2 in there. So I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing a review of that over the week. It's like a $250 freaking cooler.
I know. I've got 2 of them.
Sweet.
Yeah,
we're
going to have
not from Banggood.
No, they're from reputable sources. But we're gonna have all those coolers sitting out. And we're gonna do some videos with that.
Well,
so that'll be
I'm
fun
excited because I was like,
they're gonna be sitting in them in the Texas sun trying to play radio.
Well, I bought a cooler.
You're damn right. Isn't that the ultimate test?
Is it?
That's the ultimate test.
I like it.
100 degrees outside, a cooler sitting in the sun, running on a freaking battery. That's a great test.
I'm saying you sit in them while operating to cool yourself off.
Oh, you sit well. Yeah,
you sit in it. That's the point.
I'm excited to not have to go because I bought a cooler, I think, for Winterfield Day.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was still hot for Winterfield Day during the day. But like the nearest place to get ice, like, well, can you get it at that little corner store there? I don't think so. You got to drive into town, which is like a 40-minute drive, maybe.
Oh, hell no. You can get it at the corner store. You can get it at Forest
Okay.
Grove. Yeah. It's like 8 minutes away.
Well, you've rendered his $200 cooler moot now with that information.
Well,
no, because that ice, unless you have like a $500 Yeti, that ice is not going to last long.
Yeah, it's going to last a day and a half.
A Bioenno battery and a 12-volt fridge is much better.
And we have solar. We got all kinds of solar panels. So why would I spend money on ice when I have batteries up the wazoo? I got solar panels. I got charge control. I mean, I literally just made this battery box today out of parts.
New T-shirt, 12V greater than ice. That's a thing. Nobody steal that from me. That's a thing. It's gonna be a thing.
It's
on
yours.
my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
because
keep it.
Those are gonna be flying off.
Yeah,
the shelf.
nobody will get that. It was like, what the hell does that mean? Hey, man, come on.
Is this a power cell reference? Is this a cold fusion thing? Or what is going on?
If your power goes out, you got a bunch of stuff in the fridge. You're worried about your fridge. Well, take it out and throw it in your 12-volt cooler.
Exactly.
And, be done with
it.
So.
Be done with it.
It makes sense.
So.
And I wanted that because Banggood, they email me all the time. They're like, what do you want to do next? And you search Banggood for ham radio. There's like 3 of them. I'm like,
right.
And then these coolers came up. I'm like, Jason's got one of these 12 volts. That thing's freaking awesome. Because we were using it. We were day drinking at Galveston Island.
You're damn right. You're damn right about that.
Hell
yeah.
Playing radio.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12-volt cooler was in the bed of we've got a 12-volt cooler in the back of the truck. I'm like, I need one of these.
It's the only way to fly, man.
Yeah, it's great, and it uses when this thing is like really pushing out power. It's using 5 amp hour, 5 amps of current.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Yeah. Mine's about 4 to 5 amps when it's
5 amp when it's not doing anything.
Right. Yeah, it's like half amp when it's on run and maintain. When you first plug it in and it's hot. It pulls about 4 to 5 amps. Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
No.
It's
Jason,
great.
when does the Buddy Hex go commercial? Do you know? Somebody asked in the
chat.
I
was. I said about 6 months ago.
Yes.
In reality, it is commercial now. Okay. The problem, Chris's problem, he's got all the parts in for that antenna, just like he does for the Buddy Stick Pro. And the winner of the Buddy Hex from my giveaway last month is in Canada. That item was shipped just about a week ago. So I got Chris in contact with that guy, so that's all good. The problem is Chris had a bunch of people quit on him, so he didn't have guys in his. I don't think because of COVID.
Oh,
maybe one guy because of COVID. Mostly not though. No, but he had a bunch of. So he doesn't have any day workers. Day workers. He doesn't have any guys in his warehouse working.
The night workers okay? Are they okay?
Exactly.
Okay.
He doesn't have. He is lacking manpower.
What about the overnight shift?
Where's he at? Is he in Oregon?
He's outside of Portland.
Yeah. So, like, literally, he has job postings to help make these antennas and all the things that he does happen. He literally is backlogged with orders, guys.
Yes.
Because of all these crazy dumb people on the internet posting videos about his cool antennas.
I know it. Yeah,
he has
those
more
idiots.
business than he knows what to do with now, and he just needs to fulfill orders, but he needs help.
I asked him if he wanted me to advertise his Power Mini for Field Day, and he's like, hell no, do not do that. I'm like, okay.
That's why I haven't done a video for it either.
He's like, do not do that. I was like, okay, all right, cool, man. No, so Chris and I have some stuff planned this fall. He's got some really cool stuff upcoming. Fingers crossed that he's going to be able to manufacture stuff. But yeah, he brought a dozen, maybe, or maybe more than that, Buddy Hex kits to Hamvention, and he gave them to people who flew into the United States from overseas and we're going to attend Hamvention. And he's like, hey, you're from Europe, you're from Australia, you're from this other country. Here's a buddy hex. He sold them. But he sold them and handed them to people who were flying home overseas that were hard because shipping overseas is expensive for that big ass thing. Mm-hmm. So he kind of, and he had a limited supply. And he's like, hey, if you're from overseas and you're coming to Hamvention, I'll sell you one now and you can just take it with you. And they're like, okay. So he gave probably a dozen of them away at Hamvention. In that regard, people who had bought him and paid for him. But yeah, I mean, he's just been, believe me, he's more frustrated than everybody else is.
Yeah.
He is more frustrated than ever. He wishes he could crank out 100 of these a day.
What a crazy problem to be like, have such a product that's in demand and not be able to bring it out to people that want it, that they're paying for it, that want it really bad.
Yeah.
That's going to be really tough because he's got to answer the question of like, why don't I have it? And it's like, well, I can't build them. I'm building them as literally fast as I can.
I've got all the parts laying on the floor, and nobody will put them together.
And he's building them. Like he
is.
People are building them.
Yeah,
he is making them. So everybody that's waiting, I get why you're upset, but at the same time, it's like he doesn't have the people.
Yes, correct.
It's in probably one of the worst cities right now for trying to hire people.
I know, right?
We are yes, very true. We are going to be using the Hex Beam at Field Day, so be sure to watch my video about Field Day and Mike's video about Field Day. Don't watch Frank's video. He's not here tonight.
I'm probably going to do another shooting video.
Yes,
no,
you should.
I'm definitely going to do another shooting video, but
you can hit the Tannerite this time.
Like,
California guys, shooting is what we do at Field Day.
Yeah,
that is done in Texas. If you want to know what that is, just ping me offline.
I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say like I could probably shoot better than both of you.
Challenge accepted.
Okay,
I would love to go shooting with you, Josh.
Challenge accepted.
I know you've taken many classes. This isn't a contest. I just love shooting.
Well, Jason, I wasn't coming to you, Mike. I was coming to Jason because he gave me California
we'll both be
swipe.
Jason. Jason sucks at shooting.
I was born in Texas, and
what?
you both were
in
not.
Florida. I'm more south than you, boy.
Hey, well, the West was one in California, but so we
South doesn't have anything to do with it. Texas is the only state in the union that joined voluntarily. we were not conquered. We were not purchased. So, okay.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
you were
I know
there.
it is good for me. It was good.
You were there. When it
I actually am that old.
I do like Texas, but I also don't give you any credit for the history of Texas before you were born.
No. I was born. And I don't give you any history. I don't give you any credit for being a communist in California, Josh.
Well, I'm not. Well, yeah, because I'm not. Because I'm not a communist.
Just because we're trapped here doesn't mean we're communists. We just can't get out.
Well,
trying to escape.
Got open borders.
Hey, call K6UDA and ask him how he did it, because he accomplished it, and he ain't that bright. He ain't that bright. So if you guys can do it.
Just don't
I got too much family. I got too much family.
No,
I'm probably not ever leaving.
Don't bring your crap to Texas.
Yeah,
right.
I get it. I get it.
Right.
And if you got to go to Texas, go to Austin. I get it. I know how.
Don't
go to the capital.
Stay out.
Go to the capital, guys. Everybody in California, go to the capital of Texas. That's right. Go to Austin.
Do not. I mean, I guess you can go there if you want to vote like a sane person. Sure, you can do that. But all right, so that's we were going to shut this down like 15, 20 minutes ago. So let me let Kyle talk, and then we're going to shut this down. Go ahead, Kyle.
I'm going to make this quick. Kyle A0Z on YouTube. Just go over there and subscribe. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. There you go.
Kyle's coming on to my live stream on Sunday. We're going to talk about the Node-RED Field Day dashboard. So.
Yes. Correct.
Something that Kyle built that he has on GitHub that you can download for free.
Nice.
That'll run on Raspberry Pi and show you all of the contacts you made during Field Day and gives you some really cool stuff. So we're going to talk about that on my stream on Sunday, 2 days from now. So
Correct.
You guys check that out. People who are much smarter than me, I like to bring them onto my stream. So 73 to everyone. Hey, seriously, guys, thanks for joining tonight. This is always fun. We're all friends. We're picking at each other because we like each other. It's all good. So it's all in good fun, and we will go shooting one of these days, Josh. I would like to do that. I would seriously like to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, you can come here. It'd be a lot easier. It'd be a lot easier if you just come here.
Although I'm sure you guys got good skeet and trap. I want good shotgun shooting. That's my game is shotgun.
I grew up dove hunting. That was the hunting
perfect.
that my dad was never a big deer hunter or a wild or big game hunter like moose or anything. But he took us dove hunting. We were really young. But I can't shoot a shotgun for crap, dude.
I can show you how to shoot a shotgun.
I've been shooting shotgun since I was like 10. And I've been shown, but I'm just like, I don't know. I just now
you need
rifle
the California touch to be able to be really good at the shotgun.
hey, you come show me how to shoot a shotgun, and I'll show you how to shoot tactical handgun. So how's that?
Oh, I know.
So,
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
I mean, it's you know what? Maybe it's taught differently in your state than it is mine, and it'd be cool to share.
We
information.
have less bullets, so we got to be more accurate.
Maybe. Let me hang on. Let me throw this out there.
That's a fair point.
Maybe Josh needs to come out for Winterfield Day. That's far enough out.
Yeah.
We'll hang out. We'll do Winterfield Day. We'll do some shooting.
Probably gonna do
There's
Winterfield Day in Galveston.
Land. Well, yeah, that's true.
We can fire pigeons into the sea.
For a little while until the Rangers come. Sure.
Yeah.
I thought this was a free state. You can't shoot shotgun on a beach.
Just tell me you're from California.
You can.
Right.
You absolutely can.
You can do anything you want to. It's just a matter of how many people are going to gripe about it.
Right.
Just tell them you're from California. They'll understand.
Can you shoot shotguns from Long Beach? I'm just curious.
Of course not. It's
people
California.
do it every day in Long Beach. What are you talking about?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Out of car windows, though. They're not actually on the beach.
How those gun laws working out for you?
Oh,
really stopping crime.
Oh my God. All right, we're gonna shut it down, guys. This has been really fun. Really appreciate everyone joining tonight. I really actually love doing this every month. Join us for happy hour on July 3rd, Sunday, July 3rd. Hopefully most of you do not work on the 4th of July. So we're gonna do it that's like 2 weeks from Sunday. I think it's 2 weeks from Sunday. So it's coming up.
Oh, it's crazy.
So special thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for being here. Randy, thank you for being here. Please feel free to join us from now on. I will copy you on the emails, and it's your choice to come back on. And everyone who did not join tonight, where were you? So I would like to see you guys back on the chat later on. So or back in the Zoom later on, I should say. But a lot of cool stuff happening this weekend on YouTube. A lot of cool stuff happening next week for Field Day. A lot of really cool videos be posted on my channel and on everybody else's channel who's represented here. So you guys be sure to subscribe to everybody. So everyone,
ham radio weekend of the year.
Ham radio weekend of the year. Yeah. So everyone, wave goodbye. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
69.
69.